All right. Hello. Yeah, go ahead and get all the jokes out of your way. Yeah, I know you got them in your system. Say the word, chat. Say the word. Only thing you even know about this game. Then again, it's pretty much easy to sum this goddamn game up in one word. I'm horny. Yes, horny. In fact, I'm more interested in his music selection than I am him saying the word chaos over and over again. But then again, I'm honestly happy this game exists because it shouldn't. It's like, where'd this come from? Hmm? We don't get too many what appears to be shit posts of video games, especially from like AAA producers. Like, you know what? I don't know what crackheads they invited onto the board of Square Enix, but I appreciate what they're doing for the company. You're playing Final Fantasy right now. Which one though? The very first? This game perfectly encapsulates modern gaming, really. I'm interested in putting that thesis to the test. Also, GMC gave it a sub to Rando Pendo, or Pendor. Though I think Rando Pendo is a better way of saying it. Thank you, GMC. Hello, Dartigan. And what's up, Carabones? How you doing tonight? Final Fantasy VII Remake. Not quite. Take a drink. I don't want to make that many cups of tea. I'm going to make a prediction that just saying the word chaos over and over again is not what we're going to remember this game for. There'll be many other, like, weird, shitty things in it. Tell me what ain't nothing but... And Jim comes in singing boy band music for some reason. Was watching your Mortal Kombat and Final Fantasy vids? Oh, did you never see them before? You're just giving them a rewatch. But you apparently think they're thick, so that's nice. I'll start a counter. I mean, hey, it's up to you. I'm not bothering with that shit. I'm just here to, like, you know what? After all this serious lore business we had to go through a month of Elden Ring, it's nice to have a game that's just like, you know what? Here's everything out front, and it's all stupid. You don't have to, like, think too much about it. In fact, you can just go ahead and laugh at it. Gotta get rid of that yee-ass chaos. I'm playing Final Fantasy VII Remake. Oh, you're playing that one. Okay, you're playing the better one option here. Clearly the better option. Our PC version has performance issues? Well, too bad. I bought it on PC. I didn't want to, like, buy this game on my console. I was like, you know what? I'll leave it on PC. All I'm saying is give chaos. See, chat, you've already got your best jokes out. You gotta save some of these for when we start playing. Don't bust your load yet. All right, let me send this off. A bad game gets worse. As long as a bad game can be entertaining. No one ever said that a bad game can't be entertaining. Pretty sure I'm the one. If they haven't said it, then I'm doing it right now. Sometimes a game can be lovably stupid. However, it may end up irritating me to a point where it's no longer lovably stupid. We'll see how long it takes to get through it, actually. But honestly, the cutscenes alone, I'm interested in seeing. Because a little I've had of in the demo just gave me just a taste of just the sheer, like, weirdness. I'm not being entertained so far. Well, you're looking at a title screen, man. Stop being so demanding. Sometimes I think some of you in chat honestly dislike me. Like, why aren't you making me laugh yet, clown? Well, I'm getting the balls out of my chest, your lord, you ship. I can't just start juggling immediately. Meant I'm playing the game. Oh, well, I thought you were talking about my stream. Alright. Alright then, complain away then. Like I said, I'm here to be just, laugh at things. What's your opinion of OnlyFans? Hardworking girls using the gifts God gave them, to buy houses. But that's only like 1% of them. The rest are like getting hardly any money at all. I'm not sure why it's so popular. It's just like any other content creator site. Only a small percentage actually, do good on it. Most women are out there, like, maybe at best making a couple $100 a month doing it. So it's like spending money. I'm kind of indifferent to it. I really don't care. Hey, if that's how you want to make your cheddar, go ahead. There's plenty of lonely people out there. They'll pay for it. If they remake FF8, should they keep the insult you chicken wuss so 90s? I would be disappointed if they didn't leave chicken wuss in, actually. I mean, what would you even, like, change that to? I mean, it's already, like, a very PC insult that no one's gonna get upset about. Might as well keep it in there. Chicken wuss. I wonder what that was in the original Japanese. And they're like, what's a good of your English appropriation of this word? Chicken wuss equals pussy? Well, yes, I'm aware of what it equals. I'm talking about what was it originally in Japanese, and what the Japanese people, what the original Japanese were like. What should we translate this to? And like, oh, I know, a chicken wuss. There's a rumor that Sony is buying FromSoft. Yeah, but there's like a new rumor of who Sony is buying every week. So I'm not really too worried about it. It wouldn't surprise me if they'd want to. They clearly have a good name for themselves now at this point. But is what it is. I mean, they definitely. Oh, they're just. It's a weird situation. They started doing this because Microsoft kind of forced their hand. They don't have enough money to like make the big multi-party like acquisitions that Microsoft can, so they had to like go in with a scalpel and decide. But if I were going to like buy a single studio, that'd be the one I'd aim for too. Also develop 2 exclusive games. Yeah, they do have a working relationship. But considering how tightly they seem to be bonded with Bandai Namco, I'm surprised they'd let them go. I know they're not owned by Bandai Namco, but actually technically they've made 3 exclusive games for Sony. They also had a VR game that no one played, I don't think. I forget what it was even called. Well, Squall's whatever was softer in Japanese. It meant shy and indifferent, sorry. So, to show his introversion and that he was just wanted the conversation to stop. Well, I feel like that's what the word whatever is as well, sort of. In the, so that's actually probably appropriate. It's like whatever. Whenever someone just says whatever, that clearly means they're not interested in the conversation and talking about it. Because they're not even putting up an argument against it. They're just like, whatever. Don't care. Survived my presentation today. Still rather have that stroll through hell. Was it as bad as you thought it was going to be, though? What is my next sim video going to be? It's looking so far like it's going to be House of Ash, to be honest. But it's still up in the air. Let Cult of the Chaos Moo take over. God, the Moo is not a chaotic force, you realize. You can just add every single element of every game we play into it. Also, Chaos, let's kill him. Someone's already like, someone's clearly saw all the meme videos. How many of you know this game only from, like, the memes you've seen? How many? Mode for players who don't usually play action games, want to breeze through battles, and are looking to enjoy the story. Honestly, that's what I should probably go for. But no. So this is what you get when you have a Souls-like game that has a difficulty selection, by the way. Also, Wooden Screams. I've never heard of this game. Well, no one's paid... Well, it did get a lot of attention when its first trailer dropped, but that's because everyone's laughing at it. And everyone's kind of continued to laugh at it. Mode for players who are familiar with action games and enjoy challenge. Bitch, I just finished Elden Ring. You ain't got nothing on me. Hard. Mode for players who excel at action games and wish to engage... Yeah, we're going with straight action. Game is so bad. I would have it no other way. I would not want this game to be intelligent. Yeah, I know it's more Neo. It's pretty much, when I played the demo, it was Neo, just with a Final Fantasy skin on it. But Neo is inspired by Souls-like games. It's just more like a loot-based Souls game. Because you end up getting like a ton of like, here's the same weapons over and over again with slightly different stats. Oh, is that blood in a Final Fantasy game? Or is it just like crystal juice? Is it retelling it? I think this is supposed to be like a prequel to the very first Final Fantasy or something. I'm not sure how canon this game actually is, though, to be honest with you. I just know it involves like the main villain of the first game. Game's kind of quiet. Is that better? Well, you know, he's kind of cauterizing the wound with, like, rubies after he slashes them. Hello there. Also, yeah, the game is very quiet. I turned up the audio a little bit. What about now, though? Remember, this is a pre-rendered scene. Sometimes the audio will be a little bit different. This feels like the opening of, like, a Blizzard DLC. Oh, was that chaos? I think that was chaos, man. Oh, shit, man. Get a picture. Chaos, be still in your girl. Difference between difficulties. Enemy strength and items, and ascending order difficulties. Story action hard with each level. I don't care. To increase rewards, gotcha. Casual mode. God, they're really selling this difficulty mode, aren't they? Like, they're like trying to get all the attention of the game journalists. Like, hey, game journalists! Game journalists! We got a difficulty mode. We got difficulty mode. Wazza! Limp Biscuit, give it time. Oh, this definitely looks like a fantasy game already. Definitely fantasy series with all this high technology and LED lighting. Yeah, I'm pretty sure, I don't think there was any high technology in the original one. It looks like we're in an umbrella lab, actually. Wait, wait, I didn't, wait. Wait, hold on, you spoke in Japanese. Hold on, oh, you can't. Okay, how do I go into settings? Alright, system settings. I don't know why I was set to, like, Japanese all of a sudden. Where do I change this at, though? Well, I guess my teammate's dealing with things over there. Language? Oh, yeah, they're... Oh, God, I can't do everything here. Alright. Just 1 second. Why would it start automatically in Japanese? I'm not playing a Yakuza game. Okay, okay, there we go. Now it's fixed. They expect only weebs. Team Ninja wrote the story. Yes, Team Ninja made the game. But I know what Ikazo means. Like, it's let's go. You pray that it's because I don't hate the Yakuza. I mean, I just didn't. I couldn't. It's hard for me to get into like a beat 'em up like that. How about the audio now, chat? Can you hear it properly? Is this chaos? No, this is one of the 4 fiends. I know my lore. 4 fiend lore. It just means it looks like a little bit ass. Tiamat's a cool name. He's one of the 4 fiends. He's like one of the big bosses of the original game. He actually, the 4 fiends often appear in like in other games too. Did we win? I guess. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Epic Games. God damn it, everything's going wrong.
Looks like it.
Hey, Cinnamon Time, yeah, I know what that's all about. He gets caught in a time loop. Game is still very quiet. Alright, gave it a few more dBs. Subtitles are still on? Shit. Oh, that was an awkward way of starting the game. Why didn't they just start with this? Yep, that's what they get when I think of Final Fantasy. Frank Sinatra. What music didn't Final Fantasy 15 start off with a weird track as well? Why doesn't SE care about their IP? I don't know. SE has been in a weird mode like the last 2 years. Like, the only thing that really says any good was Neo FF7 remake. See you, camera. Yeah, this guy's so easy to cosplay compared to most of the other characters. Stand By Me, yeah, it was Stand By Me in FF15, wasn't it? I don't know about, maybe, I don't know what it looks like for you guys. This game looks a bit ass for me. Go into my settings again. Okay. Can I turn off the subtitles from here? Go. PC version not great. Well, I'm gonna guess the console version ain't too much better. No, it's not the frame rate. It's just the the graphics look a little blurry almost. Figures were automatically just graphics settings. I guess because it's maybe it's because I got it set to that FPS priority mode. Like constantly adjusting things. Turn this off. I don't know why I can't change texture detail either. Never understood how games screw the PC version. Square Enix has just been really shit technology recently. On screen space, ambient occlusion, chromatic aberration can go off, motion blur can go off. Also, it was me, Dartigan. Wow, 6. It's been a while since you played that. Or I mean, well, that 6 is very special. I forgot I had that set up actually. But that was actually 6 doing that one. But thank you for the bits, Neptune. Isn't Square famously hate PC? They don't hate it, they just are indifferent. They're like, we don't want to like make a good port, apparently, sometimes. And then they're definitely more focused on consoles. Well, specifically the PlayStation. Can I not choose the anti-aliasing? No. Alright. Alright, well, guess I'm not going to make it any better. Have to deal with it. I have turned up volume multiple times. How is this game so low? Why is this game so low? I cannot adjust volume anymore. That's as high as I can make it go. Without adding, like, additional gain to it. Can you guys hear this guy going, Pretty low. I think it's good. The only thing I can do from here is, like, now add additional gain onto it. Give me a second. Hold on. Why is this game so shit? It's technologically shit. Well, at this point. Let's see. I'll add 3 dBs of gain. Turn it up in-game. Is it really low there? Let's see. Audio setting. It's already maxed there. This will return to this FPS priority mode. Alright, we'll see if this... Let's get to a cutscene first, see what happens. But, why am I just in, like, Iowa? Or is this Kansas? Is that what it's supposed to be? We're not in Kansas anymore? Is that what they're going to go for here? Oh. He won't hold it. Okay, I might have to return this game to Epic and get it on PlayStation, because this might actually be unplayable. Resolution looks like shit. Yeah, something is really off. It's at 1080p, but it looks like it's like 480 or something. Hold on a second. Let me exit out of the game and change some resolution settings here. Actually, no, that wouldn't help either. Looks upscaled? Yeah, something's wrong here. It just doesn't look right. So PS version be good? Maybe. Let me try something real quick. Right, the PC port seems chaotic. Shocked Sinatra's lawyers haven't shattered down your door yet. Well, give it time. It'll probably just be muted on the VOD. All right, let's try this again. Chaos attacking Dart's PC. No, it just seems this game has like resolution issues, maybe. Buy it on PS5? If I can't make it actually work correctly, I might have to. For some reason it takes forever to start this game up as well. Because this is an Epic issue? I don't know. I've played games on Epic before and not had this problem. And now the OBS isn't picking the game up for some reason. Thank you. Thank you, technology. See if that works. And there we go. Right. Let me go into system settings. Let me set it to 1440p. I'm gonna grab milk for my Oreos. Can you wait like 30 seconds? No, move fast. Alright. Try this now. Maybe this will look like such shit. Give this game 1000 sins just for this? I mean, it's a possibility. VSync is off. Setting type custom FPS at 60. FPS priority mode. Okay, everything seems like it might be fine. No, I don't really need shadows at a far distance, so let me set the standard on that. That'll give me some better performance. Alright, gonna try this again. Also, a big field like this will cause like a lot of compression issues because there's so much little bits of grass detail. For some reason, just kill compression. So we need to get out of this, like, you know, Kansas real quick. Well, there's mountains there, so maybe it's not quite Kansas. Chad, have you ever just like walked through a wheat field? Just for reasons. You know what? This is where I need to be. It still amazes me this game even exists in the form it is. I don't question the decisions of the isekai protagonist, so usually you get hit by a truck. Okay, this is much better now. Now it's working. I think. I don't know what they want me to do with this. Start tutorial. Oh, wrong one. Are you sure? For me, now actually it doesn't look like a blurry, funky mess. This is more like it was when I played the demo. Force you tutorial, yeah. This ain't Elden Ring, bros. This ain't even Neo. It's built off Neo, but Neo is a much cleaner game. Oh, I want me to guard. Beat Goblin. What system am I playing this on? On my PC. I was having issues though, because apparently do not play this game at 1080p for some weird reason. Yellow bar above an enemy is its break gauge. Attack the enemy to deplete the gauge. Press right trigger to expend MP to use an action ability to deal heavy break damage to your belt. Goblin, no, Gobalon. Break enemies by completely depleting their break gauge. Approach broken enemies and press to finish them off with a soul burst. This is the game we would all make if we were edgy 12-year-olds again and had like millions of dollars. He's so cool, Jack. I wish I could be him. Japanese games always get it on console. Always. Well, not always. There are exceptions to that. It just... Square Enix is not a good idea to get their games on anything but console. Hold to deplete your break gauge and adopt the soul shield stance. Blocking an attack in this stance will restore MP to increase your max MP. Trigger additional attack with successful soul shield. Okay, I gotta do it after I do this block. I think the soul shield thing, if I remember from the demo, it's pretty important. So 100 bits. Future generations will look back on this game creation and weep. This game will be a cult. No, I take a different tone to that belief. This game will be considered a cult classic. People will like, hey, remember that game that, you know, no one really played? But man, I got to it. I got memories. Extremely powerful counter that will stagger an enemy while raising your max MP. However, will greatly reduce your break gauge, so a failed soul shield may end up putting you in hot water. Guarding, on the other hand, will greatly reduce the amount of break damage you take. It's a safe way to reduce the threat of incoming attacks. This is such a bad time to release this game, right? There's like, well, even a month after Elden Ring, by the way. Amount of MP gained by soul shield is directly proportional to the amount of break damage a blocked attack. You know, I don't feel like doing math. Get me to the good stuff. I want weird-ass cutscenes. Really not, Dart, it sucks. Well, you know what? I'm only here for, like, the cutscenes. That's really it. What is it? Team Ninja really just make a new Ninja Gaiden game at this point. You guys remember, like, the really weird guy who used to run Team Ninja? Is that... What is that? It's like Itagaki or something like that? He had, like, really long, dark hair. And always wore sunglasses and always liked to talk shit about other fighting games. I think he got fired from it. Then he went to make some weird Nintendo Wii game about a bald guy covered in tattoos. Itagaki, yeah, Itagaki. Like, his last game was like a pure pile of shit that got released on, like, the Wii, I think. It was like, you're like some bald guy who played drums, but you're also like a an assassin. You deflect an enemy ability with a purple name using a soul shield. The ability will become usable as an instant ability. Activate instant ability by pressing X. There's so many mechanics. Devil's Third, that might be it. Give me that rock. Beam him with fucking rocks. Did I ever play Wet? I own a copy of Wet, but I have not played it yet. I was planning to play it earlier, like last year, when I bought a couple like older games. But apparently a bunch of the games I bought are not backwards compatible on Xbox One. And I've tried, and for some reason I can't get my Xbox 360 to work with my capture card. Not sure why. And but I can like run my Xbox 360, like link it into my Xbox One, but it adds delay to the controlling of the game and makes it feel like shit. Your max MP is increased to 2 or more full gauges. You can spend MP and max MP to cast Lightbringer. While Lightbringers act, enemies become easier to soul burst. Any of you understanding these mechanics at all? This is like a little much to be beating me in the head with already.
Damage.
Damage. What even is pacing? No one seems to understand it much anymore. They should have just been making Neo 3, to be honest with you. But you know what? I'll take goofy, stupid shit for 500 Alex. We done with the tutorial? The character's movements seem really strange. Well, it's based off Neo, so it's using that system's like way of animations. But this one feels like it's not quite as cooked as much as Neo as well. Leave the area. Yeah, we learned all that. This is how you leave Kansas, by the way, through magical portal. Oh, yeah. I bet this guy works as a mechanic when he's not saving Fantasy Worlds. Yeah, and that's how my story began. I walked into a field, found a portal, jaunted into it. You know what? Ended up here. Ugh. It's a smell of bruhs. I smell bruhs about... Oh, you hitting the gym too?
Look, crystals can sense each other.
You have one too, don't you?
Oh, we're in a secret club.
My mission is to kill chaos. That's all I know.
Me too.
I'm glad he knows, because I didn't get anything from just
We're
that
all
about...
on the same hunt.
I'm Jack.
Jed.
Ash.
Chat, I legitimately say this with all honesty. Every one of you in chat could write... Every single one of you could write a better plot than this. Several weeks have passed since the day. Now our 3 heroes return in triumph. Their quest complete. Jack and Noctis are wearing the exact same outfit. Well, Noctis wore like big coats and stuff. Game's really bad displaying information. They probably think no one cares anymore about that. This is like Final Fantasy, but made for Zoomers. What'd you do before coming here?
What?
Need something for that?
It's just a scratch. Nothing a little spit can't heal.
They'll come over here and lick
When
it.
are we gonna fight Chaos? All this monster hunting is a pain in
So
the ass.
impatient.
Seriously. Fingers crossed we're done.
Either way, time to pay the king a visit.
And we don't leave without answers.
I love this. It's so shit. It's magical.
The world lies shrouded in darkness. The winds die. The seas languish. The earth decays. But the people believe in a prophecy, patiently awaiting its fulfillment.
I already killed the monsters. Glad I wasn't involved. Yeah, I wouldn't know gameplay, you know, right?
Warriors of light shall come.
Apparently a lot happened between those last two cutscenes. I mean, the writers couldn't decide if they wanted to shit on old JRPG tropes, or they wanted you to. I feel like this is meant to be like the anti-JRPG. They like this is what Westerners will appeal to them. Big, tough, manly men who just like get really pissed off at things, and don't buy all the bullshit that our JRPG protagonists usually say. I don't know, but wow, this. If you're a big fan of Final Fantasy 1, wow, how much of this game must be spitting on that legacy. I guess there aren't that many like big hardcore FF1 fans, so they figure like it's safe to like abuse it. It's like getting Final Fantasy 1 on like a bus and just like grossly filling it up. The game didn't appeal to anyone, that's why Bond. Oh yeah, I don't understand why this even exists, but I'm happy that it does regardless. All right, Cornelia, the joyous city with its proud alabaster castle. Though it lives in the shadow of chaos, its noble people greet the dawn with heads held high. Spirits of Cornelia's common folk are sustained by the royal family, particularly the beloved princess. Princess Ceres Cornelia's moon, her silvery smile, a balm that heals any troubled heart. Princess Mia is its sun, a source of comforting warmth to all. Yet it is a prophecy, too, that sustains a people's hope. The wise words of Lucan, foretelling the warriors of light who will one day rise up and lead Cornelia to salvation.
You are skilled, to be sure. Few could have slain even one of those abominations, let alone 3.
What have I done that's
There is
impressive
still
so
the matter
far?
of your number, however.
When darkness veils the world,
Did I accidentally select the story mode? I'm just getting the cutscenes now.
And your crystals trouble me. They do not shine the color they should.
I killed 3 things
Can't argue
already?
with that. But you need warriors, right?
Look, you're
Look
not
in
kidding
front
me.
of
You're
you.
not fooling me. Those are
Here
like,
we
what,
are, ready and
kumquats.
willing to take Chaos
It's totally my
down
magic
for you.
stone, bro.
and with all due respect, isn't that what matters most?
Perhaps. Yet a question still weighs on my mind, warriors of the Dark Crystals. Why court danger so eagerly? What could you possibly hope to gain?
All I care about is seeing Chaos dead. I need to. It's not a hope or a dream. It's like a hunger,
Is that the thing?
a thirst. Does that answer your question?
In no conceivable way,
Very well.
good sir. You seem
Mr.
like you're a little
Michael.
demented,
Fetch the key to the shrine.
but you'll make excellent cannon fodder.
Jack, Ash, Jed. I place the future of Cornelia in your hands.
You know, I heard a rumor that the reason the names are so stupid is because the original FF Final Fantasy game, you can only choose like 4-letter names for your characters. So that's why they gave them very simple, like, Western names in this. Oh shit, you guys, like, popped out of me. Hello, Jack, Jed, Ash. Now those sound like good final... What is happening? I don't know, but I'm in love with it.
I'll deliver the key to you in the morning. Make your preparations and wait for me at the city gates. Until then,
Is there anything else?
I'll deliver the key
Nope.
in the
No, let me talk to the king.
Many warriors have come before us, but you are different somehow. I expect great
Is it my Henley?
things.
My Doc Martens? I mean, I know I'm not dressed like a knight. Like I said, he's so easy to cosplay. Have we found the Troll 2 of video games? I think this might be it. Either that or... No, this is more like the Room of video games. Oh, hi, Jack. How's your chaos doing? Hello, clearly, 18-year-old girl.
Cornelia is counting on you to save us from the darkness. I know you will. May the crystal's blessing be with you
Why do you
always.
believe in me? I've never met you before. What inspires this? I know you can do it! Oh...
I wonder where Sarah went. She said she wanted to speak with you, but... I wonder where Sarah went.
Yeah, Death Ritual. No, here's what I think, chat. If any of you have ever played any of these really old RPGs back on the NES, it was actually very similar to this. Like, characters would just, like, instantly, like, give you their life story and, like, believe in you, and, like, you're clearly the one here to save the Empire. What they're actually doing here is they're, like, re-implementing those old, outdated ways of, like, telling the story in modern times, and that's what seems so awkward. See, if you actually just took Final Fantasy 1 and, like, put it into a 3D engine and, like, change very little of the character interactions, it probably would be super awkward and, like, what? It only, like, worked back then, so it was, like, very early gaming days and all, and, 8-bit sprites.
You look every bit the warrior. I can imagine it serves you well on the battlefield. Even so, I would kindly ask that you smile in front of my daughters.
Did you just ask me to... What? You look so fucking hot. Please smile at my daughter and... What? She's like 12. I think.
May the crystal's blessing be with you always. We await news of your victory.
Who would ever... I kindly ask that you smile at my daughters. This man looked like he smiled. God, I'm so happy, chat.
May the crystal's
It's rare that we get
blessing
something
be
that's just
with you
pure
always.
shit, but,
We await news
base game.
of
True.
your
She's a
victory.
Karen asking her employees to smile. Something like that. I was told to smile at you.
I wonder where Sarah went. She said she wanted to speak with you, but...
Who is Sarah? Why would she want to... I don't know anybody here. I feel like I'm being, like, led into a cult. Wish they'd give FF4 the remaster treatment, just voice. Ow. My ears. But thank you. Perfect timing with the lollybait there. The reason that was so loud, chat, is because you kept telling me to turn the audio of this game up.
What's going on?
Who am I? Oh, who am I?
Princess Sarah. The people love her.
Like a flower blooming in a dark wasteland.
Come on, Jack. Wouldn't kill you to smile for once.
Hate smiling. It hurts my face.
Jack, you've returned.
What?
And with a few more scars.
We know these people?
It's
I'm
nothing.
so confused.
Jack has the best medicine.
That's wonderful. In that case, if it's not too
Was there
much
like a
trouble,
bunch of the
would
game
you
that
be
got
able to
cut
spare
and they
some
just
for
didn't
our
change
soldiers
anything?
in the castle? There's no medicine, is there?
Is there something you want?
There is. I need a favor from you. I heard you were going to the shrine, so I thought this would be my only chance to ask.
Favor?
Two, actually.
Of course.
There was a knight by the name of Garland who set off to battle chaos as well, but he never returned. If you could, I would be grateful if you looked for him.
Look, we don't have time for a rescue mission, Princess.
I understand. You
Game
don't
is
need
vague
to
about
go
about
out of your
75%
way.
of it.
Just keep an eye out
This is a
for him.
dumpster fire
does
in
he look
purest
like?
form. This may actually be, yes,
He always
one of the
wore
most
such
incomplete stupid games I've ever
splendid
played.
armor, with a helmet that was terrifying to behold. He towered
They
over
established
the
it.
other
I
knights,
think the entire
and
game and this has been already done off screen. We just like getting like glimpses into it.
How long ago was this?
Perhaps 10 years ago. Although seems just like yesterday.
We look so out of place.
No one believes me.
Is that ever going to be explained?
Not the minister, not my father. They say a knight by the name of Garland.
I mean, we seem perfectly fine that we're in, like, a world we don't belong in. And the title is, like, Strangers, you know.
Your missing knight.
I have to play the original FF1 to understand. Well, I know everything. I never played that game, but I know the plot.
Wait,
Well, little is there.
another favor. Come back safe. And soon. May the crystal's blessing be with you. Always.
Don't walk away from me.
Odd. Your crystal vibrating too?
Yeah, they do that. They're called, like, the old sex.
Forget it. We need to focus.
Little big, though.
Tomorrow's gonna be a long day.
Come on.
Let's get some rest.
You believe this is a Final Fantasy game? My friend made me watch him play this hot mess. After about 75% mark, the game starts to explain everything, hoping to give it some sort of, oh, that's so cool, and it makes sense now.
Why don't you spend the night here?
Yeah.
Great. Come on in.
How did you get, like, modern neon signs in your fantasy world? This game translated 30 years ago? Maybe.
News of your departure will soon spread, and
I mean,
failure
this cutscene is
will leave a
ass.
stain on the king's reputation. Bear this in mind. Travel northwest, and you will reach the Chaos Shrine. Go with the crystal's blessing.
Is Jack famous? Apparently so. I don't know what he's done. Apparently he's doing all this stuff in between what the opening of the game and now. Rewards. I completed something. Whatever it was. Much was done. Main mission. Illusion at Journey's End. This mission is not available. You can talk to people while on the world map. Press to open the game menu, then select Talk to initiate a conversation. That will give you a glimpse into everyday lives of people in this world. It's been 2 years since FF7 Remake. I feel old. Why? I don't. And I realize it's still been that same amount of time. Oh, like, what's this? Ugh. Desperate struggle. Right, so we already did that, so I guess that's the only place we can go. Each mission has a predetermined mission level. Make sure to... Yeah, I played Neo. You're enjoying this. You're enjoying me play it. Keep that in mind. Like parts of the Star Wars prequels where Anakin and Obi-Wan reminisce of all the epic adventures they had. Yeah, and you only get to see those if you watch the, the Clone Wars cartoons. Been 2 years since FF7 Remake and no news of Part 2. Time to panic. I'd imagine we'll get something this year. You gotta learn to have a little patience. Otherwise, you might get Part 2 end up like in this game. I gotta imagine one thing they're probably doing is switching over to Unreal Engine 5, so that might take a little bit of time. The Chaos Shrine. This is where the demo took place. Huh? Chaos.
Looks like chaos has been waiting for us.
You gonna make us go in there and find you?
Guess we'll just show ourselves in.
I just really want to document how this game came to be. And its decision-making process. Got to be the vampire lady boss like in Neo? No. I wouldn't expect the same, like, the old quality as Neo for this game.
Come on, but watch yourselves.
Pink-haired man is trying really hard to be Prompto, yeah, but he's... Just the main cast is so bizarre looking. Like, we just got, like, everyday dudes, like gym bros, and like the wannabe gym bro or skinny friend. Need to do a chaos counter. I think we can have better ideas than that. Touch cube. Touch the cubes, restore your HP MP, and refill your potions. If your max MP is lower than your initial MP, it will be restored to its initial value. Doing so will revive any slain enemies and remove any unclaimed items from the field. When you fall in battle, you return to the last set of cubes you've touched. I can only be swordsman right now. Story and scenario are being written by Stella Vista Ltd. Remember, it was behind all the compilation of Final Fantasy stuff like Advent Children. Stella Vista Ltd. I don't know who that is. Freelance scriptwriter Kazushige Nojima. Freelancer, you say? He was the one who wrote Advent Children, Dirge of Cerberus. That explains so much, by the way, of why it's like so, you know, kind of shit. Why do they keep hiring this guy?
There you go. I don't stand a chance.
God, even if they released this game like well after Elden Ring came out, it would stand no chance, would it? Crisis Core is well loved. Is it real? I've never seen it as that way, but I never really paid attention to it. I think people just like Zack for some odd reason, even though he's not really that great. Resonance. Press left and right to activate a ally's resonance state, during which they will use their abilities more aggressively.
Time to go wild, Jed. Whoa.
You got it.
Resonance state activated there. Imagine if this is what Final Fantasy Remake had been. Crisis Core was a solid game. Like I said, I never played any of these games since they were on like handhelds and I didn't own. So I never got a chance to, and I never really had too much interest after like how bad Advent Children was. Like, you know what? I don't want any of this new FF7 stuff they're doing. Final boss is funnier than Elden Beast. Well, I'm assuming it's going to be Chaos. Dirge of Cerberus. I have never heard anything good about Dirge of Cerberus. 84, this is the greatest game I've ever seen. I'm glad it exists, even though if it ends up being total shit. Sometimes I don't mind a shit post of a video game existing. Use a potion to recover your HP.
Treasure, huh?
Yeah. I know a guy who loves Dirge, but he seems at some point I might end up playing Dirge of Cerberus. If I don't know how you play, like use an emulator or something. I don't think it's ever been re-released, has it? Bad game can be better than a boring game. True. That is actually something I've mentioned many times. Sometimes a bad game is just, you know, very like it's just funny to watch it play out because it's like watching a really gory train wreck. Whereas a boring game is not fun to watch at all or play.
Jack, there's one down there.
It's weird logic, but it does make a lot of sense. There's a reason why people to this day quote the Room. It's not a good movie by any sense of the imagination. It's just like it's so shit. It's like unique and like beautiful in its own way. Switching, you can instantly change from one battle set to the other with Y. Each set has its own break gauge, which carefully between. This game is so overcomplicated with its combat.
Time for a change. This is the one. Time for a change.
We use big sword, little knives. Big sword it is.
Let's go. Stock 'em down.
Hey, where does all that garbage come
People who like Advent Children are the same ones who think Spirits Within is a good movie. Okay, I've never seen anyone like Spirits Within either.
I barely even got going.
I mean, that's really, it barely even feels like a Final Fantasy. I don't know why that's even a Final Fantasy title. It's like a space movie with on Earth and everything else. Well, it's not really space. It's space in the end, but it's just like, what? How is this Final Fantasy related? Enemies and staggering. Some enemies cannot be staggered by regular attacks. Soul Shield and action abilities. Right trigger, however, can still stagger them. Mission using will cause your allies to use abilities more frequently. Stagger enemies first, then move into deal a killing blow. Had crystals, yeah, that was it. Everything else is just like a sci-fi, kind of like a, you know, not a terrible sci-fi story, just like nothing special.
Come on, follow me.
A monster just popped out of that one!
Darkness wasn't bad enough.
Am I killing it?
That was rough.
Nice one, Jack. Now let's see what secrets this place is hiding.
Secrets. Your brother showed me Advent Children was okay. It's the only thing good about that entire movie. It's got a really nice fight scene at the end. Well, really, that is all it is fight scenes. But the one between him and Sephiroth is pretty. I will admit to like watching that a couple times. Like, you know what? I just like click on that part of the file. Like, okay, I'll watch the fight scene again. The rest of the movie's ass though. Complete was great, to be honest. Problem is, it was meant to be a game. Really, that was meant to be a game. Kind of glad it didn't become a game because I don't think I would have liked it.
I see some cubes over there.
I'll check it out.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to miss. It's so bizarre to see what is essentially a Souls-like game use all these more, let's just call them Western game development techniques of having the characters like, hey, let's go check out that glowing light in the distance. Might be interesting. Look at that, a cave. Is that a save point, Jack? It just seems so odd after like a month and a half of Elden Ring, which has all these, you know, non-Western, you'll make everything easy and explainable in bite-sized, safety, meat-sized chunks to feed to the baby kind of gameplay tips. Pirated Advent Children on, I gotta admit, I pirated it too. As a kid and got porn. Well, I didn't get porn. You actually won out on that deal. On leveling up, you will be rewarded with job points. Job points can be used to job tree, unlock skills and abilities. Can you actually, does this game still follow the trend that if you die, you gotta go reclaim your stuff like Neo did? I forgot to look at that. Level up. And I'm a shard. All damage. Swordsman affinity. All damage. Increased damage taken. Increases swordsman job affinity. Whatever that means. Let's get that. Good morning. What's up, buddy? How you doing?
See what's inside, Jack.
I don't need the game to tell me how to open a chest. I really don't. I don't even want to put armor on these guys. I like them looking like regular bros from like the gym. Enjoyed Advent Children at least. It's a continuation and tries to do something interesting, unlike Kingsglaive. To me though, it just didn't really do anything interesting. I feel like this is bad. This isn't very good at all. It just had nice fight scenes. That was it. Oh, shit, I should have gone up. So is there a reason we can like turn people into crystals? Fun fact, the English dub cast of FF7 Remake were told to watch Advent Children to get a feel for how Square wanted them to play their characters. I feel like they took the right lessons from it because they didn't feel much like the actual horrible characterizations they had in FF7 Remake. I mean, you know, Advent Children. Because Squall was just like a horrible, like just a really boring character in that. There's no sense of, I mean, oh yeah, I forgot I can like hold charge attacks. They made him like this weird, almost like Squall-esque character, like never talking. Leave anything back here.
Up ahead.
This'll be a breeze.
I'm already a master of this game. You mean Cloud? What did I say? But you know, but I said they in the Advent Children movie they made Cloud almost like Squall, and then he's like they almost like gave him like Squall's characterization at the beginning of that Final Fantasy VIII. Weirdly, so I messed up and went the wrong way earlier. Telling me we got some good map design on my hands. Before you find out how good shit this game's port is, I've had some tech issues, that's for sure. I seem to have mostly solved them now, except every once in a cutscene will like be very stuttery. Children cast all this came back for the Kingdom Hearts 3 DLC, which came out like, yeah, but you know, that's Kingdom Hearts 3, no one cares about it. They would have gotten it for that. I'm sure they'll, like, for like the next Kingdom Hearts, if they have any Final Fantasy characters. But then again, they really did emphasize the Final Fantasy character cameos in Kingdom Hearts 3. They were barely any. Magic attacks like fire will deal some damage even if you guard, huh? Numerous hits with certain attacks will inflict status elements. So how long is this game, by the way? I'm hoping it ain't very long, because I don't want it to, like, overstay its welcome. Yeah, I need to, like, absorb this fire. Stop attacking him. I said stop! Shoot at me. Okay, never mind then.
It's almost too easy.
It was good
20 hours or
practice.
so? Okay, that's right at the edge of like where we start getting, okay, you need to stop this game. It's gone on long enough.
We got company.
Jack, let's go.
Yeah, I probably shouldn't shoot the fireballs back at these though.
Stay out of the flames, unless you want to get cooked.
Let's find another way around.
I'm not dead yet.
Jack, watch yourself.
Better tread careful.
Jack will be broken when his break gauge is depleted, causing him to temporarily be defenses. This will also decrease his max MP and remove any buffs. Okay. Oh, shit. You know what? For a game it's supposed to be difficult, as my first death, it just felt kind of lame. Main story takes 18 hours and a half. Extra content? I'm not doing any, like, extra stuff in this game. I'm sticking only to, like, what gives me the worst cutscenes. Following a battle, you'll be sent back to the last cubes you interact with. You may also lose max MP depending on the difficulty. Soul Shield and Silver, so I guess you don't lose your XP in this, huh?
Time for a change.
Enemy spotted.
Time to go to work.
How the fuck is that a cube?
No sweat.
It's made of cubes,
This all day.
is the idea, I believe. We're going to die a lot then, because this game is built with the assumption that you do all the side missions. Well, that's fine. I'll be fine.
Knock 'em down.
If I get too annoyed, I'll just turn the difficulty down to, you know, story mode. And like, you know what, fuck it, because I'm only here for that. And so are you, chat. Where do I get... Do I have to, like, buy potions, or do I find them?
Time to go wild.
We're a few steps behind.
Don't worry, we got this.
Shit.
Dead yet.
Jack, watch yourself. Okay.
They're Estus Blast, so you get, like, charges of them? I don't know. I think that's what they were. These things are actually hurting a little bit. That's such a weird idea. Like, that's how you get your MP in this game. You just, like, absorb monster attacks. We won. Then they went at overwhelming enemies making, yeah, this is not the smart way of doing it. This is the easier way of making something hard. And just making enemies hit like a truck without, like, all the fine-tuned animations and weight to attacks. That's why Neo is actually pretty good for a Souls-like game. This one's like missing a lot of that feel.
Treasure, huh? This is the one. All right.
Seems like they've degraded it a little bit.
Time for a change.
I know I should put on this armor I'm finding, but I just like these guys looking the way they do. Do I need to put on armor when they're already perfect?
All right.
This is the one.
Also, yeah, I just explained my armor situation. I kind of want them to keep looking like this.
Save some of that for later.
No room for mistakes.
Playing this game as Dark Souls worth a R1 button, making overwhelming, of course. Well, like I said, I'm guessing this game was made a little bit cheaply.
Don't want to meet the same fate.
That's that.
It was good practice.
Alright, kill the evil, like... That thing was... Those things are like climbing on walls and aren't there.
Another one of those things? I guess.
Got it. Show off.
Now let's move.
So I guess the door over here is the shortcut I can't open. Here to prove guy with 3 eyes points. What? I think people are disappointed since they thought got over... What is it? Thought he got over that in the previous game? Were you talking about me getting over something or was something else? I'm a little confused.
All right.
Were those cubes?
Better not forget where it is.
Cubes. Oh, I'm fucking dead. I should have touched the goddamn cubes.
Let me spot it.
Jack, let's go.
Oh, I can shoot him out too, you know.
I almost feel sorry for them.
Victory was
That's like the elevator just arrived with that sound effect. Don't know if to dispute, so I'll take your word for it. It's Cloud, not emo, and JP Advent Children. Yeah, I would say he's very emo. He's actually uncharacteristically emo and like weird and depressed in Final Fantasy Advent Children. It's one of the things I disliked so much about it.
Have to get through those flames.
Fighting style. Mages are masters of utilizing action abilities to break enemies' normal attacks with a mace or recover ample MP, and charge attacks can take big chunks out of it, an enemy's break gauge, allowing mages to break foes all the faster. Mages can cast spells on right trigger and will cover MP. Getcha.
See the trick?
This is the one. Time for a change.
Go back and check that other thing I knocked down first. You ever find a goddamn water spell in this game? Oh yeah, that was just another way of getting here for some reason. I'm not sure why. So yeah, I guess you can bypass the other fight. Right, let's see. Battle settings, is that it? Change jobs, okay, whatever. Can only do that at a, What classes do you have to go so far? I'm not sure. Let's see. Party? Members. Change preset? How to use from the preset menu, you can edit, save your ability battle sets to which you can, yeah, okay, gotcha. Ugh. Ugh. Looks like I'm playing an MMO. Let's see. It's under battle. Where does it? I gotta change this out again.
All right.
This is the one.
All right. All right.
This is the one.
Can't fill darts, man. I'm trying to figure out how to like get to my like job menu screen. Battle sets job really great. Yeah, I don't nothing funner than menus, boys. I need to equip a mage, set though somehow. There we are. There we go. Mage acquired.
Time for a change. This is the one.
Yeah, I forget how to do the magic very well in this. Okay.
All right.
Time for a change.
Whoops. Oh yeah, this is such a right. So, oh. There we go. Also, is it Tati? I think that's how it's pronounced. Welcome, thank you for the raid, man. You're in for like whatever the fuck this mess of a game is. Oh, so I'm not sure if it's gonna hurt your brain. Each attack has individual attributes. Physical attacks have the slash, pierce, and strike attributes, while magic attacks have the fire, ice, lightning, earth, water, wind. Holy God, my brain is like melting. All I know is like water hurts these. The wrong button again.
That was rough.
Why would I want to change my gear when I look so cool? Look, this guy's like the we're playing like literally Chad, the video game character right now. I'm only gonna, if I put stuff on, it's only gonna make him worse. He's beautiful in his own way, and he needs no protective armor for this time, for right now, anyways.
This is the one.
Means you build, it changes your weapon. I know.
All right.
It's got like a mace
Time
now
for a change.
and sword, big heavy gut sword. Demand better fashion choices? Come on, this guy has been buying all of his stuff from Hot Topic. He knows what he's doing. He's even got like weird leather like braids on his belt for some reason.
Nice room.
With plenty of places to hide. Stay alert.
Yes, but the enemies don't hide in this game. You can see them quite clearly. They're literally glowing. Wait to look at the sword. You get I could actually change the swords maybe. How do I do that again? I get it. I get it. Well, I've only got stronger versions of the great sword. This one's 68, 64. Okay, well, let's go to level 4. See, this is where Dark Souls gets this way better. With the weapons, like, getting the same weapon but different levels. This is, like, super annoying. Seeing you dress characters in Elden Ring, you're better than these clothes. Yeah, but this game I'm not taken seriously. There's a difference. Alright, give them the level 6. I guess we can, like, since, maybe we can dress up our 2 sidekicks a bit more. I could just let the stranger pants. See, now he's looking a little bit more heroic. Some single piece of equipment take up multiple slots. For example, the Pellet Protector occupies both body and leg slots. The sacrifice and equipment slot items of this type make up for by offering higher stats. Okay, now he's a Final Fantasy character. More like a Final Fantasy, 14 character, but alright. Did this game just take assets from FF7 Remake? I don't think so. I don't think this is made by Team Ninja. They're more than likely to make their own stuff and don't have access to that. Suddenly we're making this guy into the main character for some reason. What about our other friend here? So ass. They honestly look better in their real world clothes. Yeah, for my mage, I can like quit. You can change like their outfit. For his mage, he can have like the caster mask. No one cared who I was. I put on a mask. We'll leave him in that though. I don't want to change that. It's too good. We'll give him caster gloves though. Remove Ash's armor. No, leave it on. Leave it on. Give him the caster shoes though. What kind of shirt is that? Is this like a weird Hindley shirt that like also just has like is cut? It looks like he made out of a curtain and just like cut it weirdly, to be honest with you. But I'm sure now you can probably go out to some weird t-shirt site and probably buy something that looks just like this. I don't know why you'd want to wear it. It's just like, yeah, I want a t-shirt that just like hangs down in like a triangle past my crotch.
This is the one.
There we go. Perfection.
All right.
Chaos fashion. True, it is actually when you think about it. Year Ezra Miller was arrested yet again. No. What's Ezra Miller known for again? Because the name is like lost on me at this moment in time. I only think of Chaos thoughts right now. Using max break gauge. Enemy break gauges refill slowly, making soul bursts a difficult proposition when there are lots of flows about. Knowing enemies max break gauge will prevent them. How many of these game mechanics do you think I'm ever going to remember? When there's like a million of them. Facing in many foes, use Light Bringer, Light Trigger, and off. Okay, lots of enemies. Use your power up. Ezra Miller is the Flash? Okay, see, I don't watch the Flash. And I never even know anything about him before. So what did he get arrested for then? That's kind of what's the important part of that situation.
Get rid of it, Jack.
Flash in the movies, Grant Gustin is a Flash on TV. Oh, okay. Again, what's he arrested for? Like I said, I don't watch the TV show or the Flash movie. There's been one yet. Boomer Dart? What, because I don't care about cape shit? No, that's not boomer at all. That means I'm just not into cape shit. Hmm. Did we win, boys? I think we did. But you said that capes were awesome. When I'm wearing them in video games, I'm talking about actual superheroes. I don't care about superhero movie stuff.
This looks good.
Gonna use it?
That was a conversation that died quick.
Time for a change. This is the one. Time for a change. Time for a change.
All right.
Time for a change in my life. What am I doing in my life? I'm just hunting chaos.
This is the one. This is the one.
How is the game so far? It is a beautiful pile of garbage. That's what it is. It is not good by any stretch of the imagination. In no conceivable way is it enjoyable, but it somehow is because it's so like, what is even happening? And it's fun trying to like think about, wow, this is a real thing that's happening, isn't it? Don't say chaos, give the game time. It's tired from its last round of chaos. Hey, games just throw equipment at you every 2 seconds. I'm a little tired of them too. I never really into looter shooters or any kind of loot-based game. Other than, like, I mean, I like Neo 1 and Neo 2, though Neo 2 less so. And those are very heavily loot-based games, but I can manage to get through it because I like the other parts of the game. Where was I was headed again? Over there, right? Yeah. How many copies of this game sell, by the way? Am I the one even playing this on Twitch, by some chance? Like, yeah, we'll leave this to the weird guy. I feel like this is definitely one of those games people will like, more people will watch it be played than actually play it. Like, nah, I'm cool not buying that one, I'm fine. You who get, hey, if you get a tax deduction for buying this game, or you can write it off of your taxes, a little bit easier to swallow.
Time for a change.
I bought it and I have buyer's remorse. Yeah, I don't doubt you do. Look around.
So we've come full circle, huh?
Found a decent sword. I might give this a shot. You mean a decent looking weapon? There's like many weapons in this game. You'll be switching them often probably.
Now we have a way back.
Phew, just what we needed.
Interacting with devices such as ladders will create a shortcut to cubes and expand the area you can safely explore, so be sure to keep an eye out for them. How do I level up again? Can I level up at... I can only level up at cubes, right? This game sold 1 million copies? Do you write off your game purchases on my taxes? Yes, they're business purchases for me.
Some cubes over there.
Better not forget where it is.
Games, hardware, my PS5, got to write that off. Anything I buy for my office, all of it gets written off. Job trees. Let's see... increase swordsmanship, job... Oh, forget what that even does. It's only 2 options. Do it for this one. And... attack type slash strike. Job... What? Stamina, lunge forward, then slash and strike foes. Link 1 ability can be set to R bumper plus R trigger? What? Abilities. Equip acquired abilities from the battle settings menu. You can reach the menu by pressing A. While this game is overwhelming. Wrote off more than 6,000 of my school purchases. I'm getting back 1,500. Nice. See, for me, most of my deductions come from like my quarterly taxes I pay throughout the year. Ugh. Ugh. I guess we'll raise our affinity too. The cheap one. Decreases break damage taken with successful guard. Weapon type, great sword, charged attack link. Instability set to that. And then we got what's this? Temporarily decrease the amount of time required to charge certain attacks and the likelihood of being staggered. Sure. I don't know what job affinity does for me, to be honest, though. So happy I got Elden Ring over this. Oh, yeah, that's not even a... Yo, if you're actually asking which one to get, that should not even be a question. It should be so obvious. This will not give you the Elden Ring vibe. This doesn't even give me the Neo vibe, to be honest. Is this game better than AC Valhalla? If it's only going to take me 20 hours, then yes. And if it's going to make me laugh, also yes. I'm more amused by it, that's for sure. But please don't take that as me as recommending this game. I don't. Speaking of which, Elden Ring's latest patch makes Melina heal even when she misses you. Are you for real? Is that intentional? That can't be intentional, right? She just lifesteals by, like, sucking health from the air, from the oxygen around her. Fighting style Lancers can assail foes at a distance with their long reach and exploit their enemies' weaknesses with weapon skills of every attack type. Ear strike. They can also use Lance Hurl. Holding down the button will enhance the attack. Can't stand Souls games, so I'd probably get this over Ella. Well, Elden Ring is a Souls game. This is inspired by them in a lot, because this comes from Neo. They just took their Neo game and reskinned it and added a few other Final Fantasy stuff to it. This is actually probably definitely worse than Neo as well. So if you don't like Souls games, you probably wouldn't like this either. This is just like a shitty Souls game.
Time to go to work.
I have no love for Souls games either, so I would pick this over Elden Ring. Wow, this game is actually going to get some sales because of this. I can honestly have to warn you away from that, though. Don't even get this game if you don't like Souls games, and just don't get Elden Ring either. Then, but spend your money on something better.
Let's go.
I don't stand a chance.
Yeah, they're just bats. I would hope not.
I hate bats.
Man, these bats are chunky, though. Imagine just swatting a bat with like a 100-pound slab of metal. It just takes it again and again.
That was close.
Focus on how we can do better next time.
I find Souls games interesting, but having toddlers would make it hard for me to focus. True. You got little kids constantly pestering you. That's like, turning up the difficulty. This game is a Souls game if you're a journalist. Hey, it does give you difficulty selections. Even has like a story mode you can select if you don't want a challenge at all. That's weird. That's just like, here's some rubble. I gotta say though, I've said many times that most games look pretty damn good these days. And it's kind of hard to have a game that doesn't like graphically like impress you, or at least like meet the standards. This is one of those games that don't. This game looks like ass. There's not really much art direction on display here, or at least, competent art direction. This is one of those games like, yeah, even in 2022 we get ugly games. This looks like a PS3 game. It does sort of have that look to it, doesn't it? Also, Dr. Berry, thank you for the host. Look around.
But Chaos saves the biggest tower for himself.
Still got a ways to go.
Yeah.
Bastard.
Stay alert.
Chaos
Stay focused.
fucked my wife and killed my dog. I hate that bastard. Call of Cthulhu is very poor graphically. I've mentioned before that game is also kind of ugly, but then that came from a very small studio too. It didn't have Square Enix money behind it. Don't really care about graphics, but it doesn't look like they even tried. Yeah, I mean, a lot can be... Graphics aren't everything, but they're nice. But when... I don't know, I at least expect competency from them. Or, like, proper art direction. It's not that. Let me absorb your fireball. Oh, I'm just dead. This would be Final Fantasy 13-4. No, that was in the planning stages, actually, though. Not actually, no, technically that, Lightning, you know, the Final Fantasy, what became 15 was going to be like another part of the Final Fantasy 13 saga. But they, like, wisely decided, you know what, no one likes this, let's not do it. Where was I going again? Yeah, I need to go up the ladder. Elden Ring has very good art direction. It's definitely not anything too impressive technically, but its art direction is like very good and strong. So I had to disagree with that sentiment. Art direction, you know, usually trumps graphical, technical, you know, graphics.
Let's
Like
go.
something can be like graphically like still behind, but still look good because it has very strong art direction.
This is the one.
A thing of
Now don't get hit yourselves.
Might have better match.
I don't read full sentences. It depends on how long they are. If you write out what looks to be a full paragraph for me, I usually will only read like the first chunk of it and then try to gauge the rest of the comment by that. I mean, I do gotta play a game at the same time, remember? So it's not exactly unusual for a way a streamer works. Only when I'm like at a lull in gameplay, then I can stop and read longer comments, the entirety of them. If I make a video game, I'd have a game mode called Game Journalist, where you just are stuck in a looping hallway like PT, but nothing happens. You know, but people like PT though. You might end up being, that may be the favorite part of the game. Then you'll feel embarrassed. But usually when you're trying to sell a product, it's usually not a good idea to be insulting to people. Because then you'll get like everyone just like trashing your game. Like, oh well, there goes all the money I invested in that project. Just for like a cheap, like you'll slam on people I don't like. Vaughn is at least save FF. At least I'm more or less he's neutrally bad, whereas, you know, Lightning is actively bad. So there's a bit of a difference, I feel. What's this? Canceling actions, battle. Some abilities can be triggered to cancel an action early. Instant abilities stolen from enemies can be activated to cancel an action ability mid-use by using the following combo against your foes. Normal attack, action ability, instant ability, command ability. All command abilities include Lightbringer, can be triggered after canceling their action. Also note that you are invulnerable to enemy attacks while triggering Lightbringer. Okay. My brain is hurting trying to understand all this. All I know is like the colors. Kind of forget how to activate the Lightbringer thing. I don't think I can yet because I don't got enough MP.
Almost out of potions.
I'm just getting like bounced around here. Do that every time I play a new game, although this time it's actually helpful. Lana Pinello could have been replaced by... They could have just been taken out of the game, actually. This is feeling a bit horseshit. Get good? There is no getting good in this mess. I don't know what looking good in this game would actually look like. What a glow down from these developers. They made Neo 1 and 2, which I liked, and now you get this. Gameplay doesn't look good. No, it's not. It's very clunky. It's overcooked. There's like a million things I'm supposed to be learning right now, and I can't be bothered with it all because it's all just like, I don't give a shit. Like you've added too much. Like I got like my regular block, then I got like my soul block that lets me steal enemy moves, and then I can like also get my MP back by using it, and then I got like action braking, switch between multiple jobs that all need to be leveled up. Controlling my AI partners and making them fight harder.
Here it comes! Watch out!
Okay.
It's just like this. There's a visually heavy. Can we see Jack's abs once at least? I don't think I can do anything about that. You can like imagine that they're there though. Yeah, they probably expected me to use in like water and other jobs. I'm just sticking to like big sword guy. Did they ever stop that attack?
Don't drink them all at once.
No room for mistakes.
Whatever doesn't kill.
Sorry.
Oof.
If I
Worse, they
dropped the
expect you to
ball.
level up every character you have. Oh, really? So you have your friend micromanage a specific character, and you can have your friends play as these two guys. Imagine playing like, yeah, man, I'll play your Final Fantasy Origin games. You get stuck with these two guys. Are you winning yet, son? There's not gonna be any winners in this game. The winning option is not to play, but just watch some other asshole who's willing to, object himself to it. Let's get through this time. I'm gonna activate these guys like go crazy kill mode.
Time to go wild, Jed.
Oh, I'll leave it now.
Now watch and learn a couple things.
What? Oh. You know, Dart, you enjoy the time trial of it. Did I? I think I enjoyed the goofiness of it. But even then, I realized every single one of these issues that when I was playing it. I just laughed. It was like, this is really fucking stupid.
Be safe, guys.
What was the Lightbringer thing again? I've already forgotten how to activate my super skill.
Now then,
You know, I almost feel sorry for them.
barely even worth the trouble.
Oh, they're so confident, these guys. What's it like to be this confident in real life, chat?
This will take us straight to the tower.
Just to know your purpose, like I'm here to kill chaos. You don't have to like do any guesswork, like, man, what do I do with my life? This guy knows. It's like I was born to fuck chaos. This guy spent nothing but the last 20 years, ever since he was a baby, thinking of it 24/7. Barely worth the trouble after dying 3 times, hey. They don't remember the failures, only the victories. Listen to those tunes.
I think we can use that.
Shall we take a breather?
Jesus, that's loud. Press Y to immediately after using an action ability to deactivate a chain cancel and switch battle sets. Who is this game designed for? Is this a fighting game, an RPG, a Souls game, or what? Right. Cancel switch battle sets faster than usual, so use this change job in the middle of a combo to change to a new job. Use this to unleash a follow-up attack on the enemy. Okay. Basically, the job changing in this game replaces the stance switching from Neo.
Alright.
If you remember that mechanic.
Time for a change.
Alright.
This is the one.
Make it work though.
Time for a change.
Imagine building frame cancels in an action game, especially a game that doesn't run very well.
Time for a change.
The idea is you do like a bunch of combos between your job skills. Using anima shards. Anima shards can be used for the job tree screen to earn job experience. Joining multiplayer games as a guest will earn you more anima shards. No one's playing this game online. What are you talking about? Do I have any of these anima shards? Okay, they're just these are anima shards are just like those items you have that give you more experience. That's all they are. I miss out a lot of the stream now. It's all been goofiness. But hey, you know what? 4,000 XP, I'll do that. Increases break damage taken with a successful guard. Weapon type great. Okay. Great sword, enhanced guard attack link. Increases MP consumption when using spinning slash in succession. Increases swordsmanship job enemy. New job warrior. We'll wait before we do that. Combo effects enhance all combo abilities that are assigned to a specific slot. These effects only trigger immediately after a right bumper. Normal attack hits. Combo effects can be learned very much. Gotcha. I'm not remembering any of this. Let's see. Increase MP recovery limit when casting magic. Increases magic vulnerability resistances. Or Alright, I guess we will finally put this guy in some new armor. That should be for his magician version, though. Master coat level 5. There you go. He's a wizard now. I was taking a nap, but the power inside woke me and told me to see my notifications. I'm glad you're finally here, though. We were waiting for you. You're witnessing history, though. Like the shittiest Final Fantasy game ever made. Bet he feels embarrassed wearing that. It's not a Hindley, man. I don't care if it's leather. Slightly better one. But you have to build up your job affinity with these stupid things too, which is also annoying. Right, what about you guys? No? Anything new for you? Okay, I guess these guys never get to change their job. They're always just a pugilist. I like to punch things. We'll leave them as they are. Thank you so much for letting me watch you stream, my lord, the all-knowing Leo. Didn't realize it was that big of an honor.
Alright. Time for a change.
But you're most welcome for the privilege, I guess. Blockable versus unblockable attacks. Attacks cloaked in a sinister aura cannot be blocked. If you see one of these, move away and evade. To avoid taking damage, you will be able to block these attacks in casual mode. Wow. Not that I'm using my block very much here. Oh, he loves to murder so much. Oh.
All right.
Where's this aiming at? The magic system, as you can tell, is incredibly awkward.
This is the one.
There's a touch, though. Dan, that head getting ripped off was a bit too much, but acceptable. This is the M-rated game, you know.
Time for a change.
This is like the most mature Final Fantasy game ever made. He as bad as the Deacon from Days Gone? Well, I barely recall anything about Days Gone now you say that. Like, what was all about? I just remember like you were a biker trying to get your girlfriend back and because you thought she was dead. And you were really upset over that. Wow, that game was so forgettable. I don't even remember the characters' names. Motorcycles and zombies, yeah, that was really all it was, wasn't it? Ready for you another game that was more forgettable? The Order 18. Yeah, I'm like one of the people that like that game, though, weirdly. Like, I didn't think it was the most amazing thing ever, but I didn't despise it just because everyone seemed to dislike it because they thought it was too short.
Let's see what's inside.
And granted, it probably shouldn't cost $60, but I don't really mind a game if it's short, though. Especially if it, like, if it's, like, only good enough to keep itself going for so long. You acquired the key to Fate's door, huh? In this random room.
Time to go to work. Time for a change.
Nice. Got him good.
Now watch your step.
Ow. Eat the potion. Get my ass kicked by a fucking bat. You love the Order? Well, I didn't love the Order. I was fine with it, what it was. I think it at least deserved a sequel, though. Oh, fuck. Bad attack. Oh shit. He's got yanked.
This is the one. All right. Time for a change. Time for a change.
But yeah, maybe I should actually play the Order again at some point, because that was before I started streaming, actually. Why aren't you locking on? Because it doesn't really seem like I need to be honest. Weirdly, this game does have a slightly better camera than Elden Ring, when you think about it. Only marginally so, though. The Order 1866, yeah. Wouldn't be bad to stream that at some point. Tom Berry. Probably a very bad idea.
You got it.
Was that the last one?
Be safe, guys.
But you just, like, gave him a head pat. That'll be like one stream before you finish that game. Yeah, it wouldn't take long. I'd have to bring my PS4 back and well, actually, is that game playable on your PS5? I forgot. I didn't think about that. Is that backwards compatible for that?
I haven't seen something this good in a while.
Nice.
I like that, dude.
Time for a change.
Where's that sound? That's when you pick up items. Sometimes it makes that really annoying jingle. We probably like need to get our health back because we're a little low. I think the boss is behind that door. And we can level up again. You guys remember when Drive Club was a thing? I never played it because I'm not into racing games, but I do remember that being a thing. You think they do the victory jingle? You think they would too, but you know what? We didn't get him have any say in how this game was developed. Okay, I got Lancer as well. I can't level up any of that. Can't level up. I really want to use Pugilist, so. Alright, guess I'm not leveling up. Best racing game I've ever played was Need for Speed. That always seemed like one of the more arcadey ones, and a lot of people liked it. I've heard that. What was that game that's all about the crashing, by the way? There's like one that's really about, you know, just crash porn, wasn't it? Burnout? Yeah, Burnout was really popular for a while. Okay, what would be good for this guy? Rider suit. Yes, sadly though, had to finally change his outfit a little bit. Just to like take a little bit less damage. Rider gauntlets. Rider pants. Or bries, whatever that is. Gators. Literally just like, yeah, these fantasy clothes and gators. I'll leave his head. I don't want to like take away from his glorious mug. Press optimize your equipment. I will do that eventually. I want to fight. I want to go to the boss fight.
See anything following us?
Let's get ourselves together.
The darkness is so thick I can taste it. This is it, no doubt.
Darkness is so thick. I swear this. I've mentioned this before, but this guy is like the anti-Sora. Sora is just a positive, like light is in everyone, and you're light, and heart is in you, and I am also maybe light and heart. This guy's like chaos, darkness, yeah. Ugh. I know now. Kingdom Hearts. He was the opposite. He really is. He's just like, he's like Sora's shadow. I mean, Nomura designed this guy, you know. Darkness impersonate. Wait, impersonate?
See some cubes
Isn't it
over there.
darkness imprisoning me? I've always said it is imprisoning me. Imprisoning me. All that I see. Absolute horror. Da 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 da. He foams at the mouth about chaos exactly. Like, he breathes, shits, sleeps chaos.
Treasure, huh?
Treasure, huh? But chaos put in here. Great sword in a way. That's for me. How much is that? That's, you know, quite a bit of extra damage. It's imprisoning? Yeah, I've always heard it as imprisoning. I was a bit thrown off for a second there. Impersonating kind of works though when you think about it. Does this mean this guy? I would love it if this guy appears in Kingdom Hearts 4. My god, please make it happen. It has to. It works so well. It really does. It would be like, just like him and Sora would like, chaos, heart, chaos, light, friendship, chaos. Please, no more. I don't ask for much from you, because I don't expect much, but just this one thing. Here we go, chat. Epic, award-winning cutscene time. Me and the boys going to the club.
Chaos.
No. I am to become. And who are you?
We're here to kill Chaos.
The prophecy's very own Warriors of Light.
Sorry, I'm with Uber Eats. Your chaos has come. I got nothing but lame jokes. I'm sorry.
He always wore such splendid armor, with a helmet that was terrifying to behold.
It's Garland.
No. I am to become chaos.
How many times do they say chaos in that one cutscene? Okay.
Time to go wild.
Just stand there and die. Might be in big trouble.
Just keep hitting them.
Oh, that's not blockable.
I'm not dead yet.
Jack, watch yourself.
Oh, did too early.
Time to go wild.
Don't drink them all at once.
No room for mistakes.
Oh shit, I'm supposed to get over there at it and do the special move.
Did you see that? Wait, there's a person under there? No way.
So this is what darkness does to humans. Keep it alive. Answers.
Get hit and it's gonna hurt. I've seen that.
Well, fire seems to fucking work.
Yeah, maybe. You know who does it better.
But I'm died. Shit. That's kind of like bitch slapping him too. Changing difficulty. Oh, God, it's just my first death to him. Come on, game. Please. Can't Ash summon Pikachu? He's not that good of an Ash. Chaos Advent. This foe is swift and leaves few openings. Watch his movements closely. Yeah, I gotcha. Remove Chaos Advent's boss by attacking with attributes he is weak against. Utilize magic and abilities to create an opening. Game knows a bitch when it's played by one. Yeah. I've beaten this guy before though, back in the demo.
This is the one.
Time to go wild, Jack.
Time for a change.
Open flames!
Well, that was a total miss. Holy fuck, he's getting murked.
We're a few steps behind.
We got this.
Thanks for the MP, nerd. Here you have it back. Oh,
Better tread carefully. Time to go wild.
also, thank you, Daciana, for the sub at 49 months. Just got home from, wanted to say hello before bed. Hope you're enjoying the game. Oh, we are, but not because it's fun. It's because it's a very unique experience.
Here it comes! Watch out!
Water this time, right?
I've seen that attack before.
Yeah, Jack, maybe. We know who does it better.
I'll switch to ice this time.
Time to go wild again.
Uh-oh.
Good.
Jack, say it ain't so!
Almost out of potions.
Hey, be safe, guys.
I honestly forget how to, like, use my power-up mode. But it doesn't matter.
Hit him hard!
Now we're talking.
So magnificent. I love this man. This is who I want to be when I grow up. Stomped against the boss. I died once to a boss, and chat's already claiming I got stomped. Hey Jim, you have a good night, man. Though Jim, I recommend you sit around for this cutscene. It was hot. Is this what chaos is? No, it's a woman, you idiot. You say it is a chaos.
Crystal. It's her.
Yeah, just like before.
Mine's going crazy.
Is anyone gonna mention how she's like dressed like a schoolgirl?
I'm Neon.
Traditional name, I hear.
And not Chaos. Guess I was right.
Huh. Feels like there's a story behind that.
My allies and I set out to rid the land of chaos. But the journey took its toll. One by one, we fell, until only I remained. It was then that I finally realized the truth. Chaos isn't a man, or a monster. Chaos is just a fairy tale. The darkness, the beasts, this despair that eats away at people's hearts. It's easy to blame a single thing for all of that. It gives people hope to think the world can be saved with a single heroic deed, even if it's never that simple. So I decided to become a sacrifice. I offered myself to the darkness and prayed to become chaos, hoping some band of heroes would defeat me, and thus bring an end to this empty dream.
Bullshit.
Perfect response, by the way. And then... Makes me laugh every time. And he just like made him walk out there while he's listening to that entire song.
I just have to keep.
Before he like
looking.
turned around to respond.
I'll find him.
I'm coming too.
Is this real? I don't know.
When darkness
We may all be dreaming.
fills the world. For
Is that really the
warriors
music?
of
That is
light
in the game. That was
shall
not
come.
me putting it in. Also, I want to point out the whole conversation they had. This lady's like, I came to fight chaos, but it turns out chaos isn't real. So I prayed to become chaos so people could fight me and destroy chaos. But even that didn't happen. Even though you came and fought me, I wasn't chaos. Do you understand this shit? And then Jack literally just said bullshit because it was.
We better get back to the castle. Wouldn't want to disappoint our patrons.
Oh, I love it. Looks like a minor. Ugh. Trust me, there's someone. There's like the weird little princess girl at the castle. That's even worse. Ah, wow. I feel like a changed man. Main mission and memories. This mission is now available. Oh, this is our game world, huh? Well, it's no lands between. You don't know how to respond? There is no response you can actually have to that that's accurate. It's just like your mouth should be agape and just like your mind like flooded with endorphins and you'll serotonin, I don't know, whatever chemical makes your brain try to figure out a very confusing situation that you've never experienced before. Chaos isn't real, so I wish to become chaos, but I couldn't become chaos because chaos isn't real, but I wish someone would come and defeat me so they could defeat chaos. Bullshit. Ah, bullshit. God, that's why I love him. He's like the anti-JRPG hero. He called it as he says the things we're all thinking, chat. Oh, Cornelia. Okay, I've read that before. And we just instantly became friends with this lady, too.
Wow. So this is what the city's like. I'd forgotten.
Looks like you're as forgetful as the rest of us.
Am I? I guess so.
We're forgetting things all the time.
I guess
That's
the
horrible.
price
We
would
should
have to
see a
pay for this
doctor.
strength.
Attachments to this world will just make it harder to do our duty. It's a mercy to forget.
A mercy, huh?
Can't wait to get Alzheimer's.
Mercy. Someone or something must have decided to make it this way. Who was it?
Beats me.
Well, they have no memories of who they are and why they're here. They just know they gotta kill chaos. I gotcha. Yo, that cutscene was really stiff looking. You know, you're not wearing pants, by the way. You just got bandages over your ass.
Huh. 10 years ago? Although it seems just like yesterday.
Is that a budding romance between these two? I hope they go through the entire Final Fantasy franchise of 1 through 15 and make a game similar to this for each one.
That about covers it.
So the throne was empty. Or perhaps you lost heart and fled the shrine.
You there. Neon, was it? Do you also bear a crystal?
I think you've seen it before.
Where does she keep that in her tight-fitting dress?
Very good. 4 warriors, 4 crystals.
Still black as pitch, though.
What?
Warriors of light are before us at last. As is your right, I will reveal the prophecy of Lucan in its entirety.
There's more.
When darkness veils the world, 4 warriors of light shall come. If they cannot gather the shards of light, the darkness will consume all. This land is home to 4 crystals: fire, wind, water, and earth. The darkness corrupting them causes fires to rage, winds to die, seas to languish, and earth to decay. The people are lost, and scarce little light remains in their hearts.
Right. So you want us to do something about the darkness clouding the crystals?
Indeed.
All right, let me boil all that bullshit down to one sentence for you.
What about chaos?
Do something about the crystals, got it.
And you shall win the right to claim you've slain chaos. Will that not sate your pride?
What are you saying?
That chaos doesn't exist?
Chaos is only a tale, passed down from our forebears to give the people hope. Hope that by slaying the beast in his lair, peace will be restored.
What kind of bullshit is that? So
You
the world's
will
dying, so we
find
told everyone there's like a horrible thing killing the world, so people can think they can have hope to beat the thing that's killing the world. Why don't you just tell them about the thing killing the fucking world?
The seeds of a new hope
That's something they can hope to beat.
here, now, a hope we can see. Yes, a hope we can
Yeah,
believe.
this is very
in.
unkingly of you.
Jack,
Jack.
Ash, Jed, Neon. Deliver this world from the clutches of darkness.
Bullshit. Now we have the people who believe chaos is bullshit, and the people who are like chaos is bullshit, but it's also real. It's what gives the people hope. Chaos is hope, chat. That's actually what it is. Chaos is nothing but hope. Holy shit. I know now. Chaos is hope.
Your first destination should be Provoca.
So I gotta kill Hope
Reached after
then.
crossing into the northern continent. Son, the town's mayor, should have information on the crystal's whereabouts.
Oh, what a masterpiece.
Provoca is a city of sailors, under the auspices of the king.
But must I?
They
I'm not
search
sure
for
who we're actually
crystals
trying to kill anymore
and
now.
Send us reports of their findings.
Chaos is just a story that they tell people to give them hope that they can actually defeat the thing causing the world to die, which I'm guessing is something other than chaos, but it can still be defeated, so why do we need to come up with like a fairy tale about chaos so people will try to defeat it? I'm so lost.
Go forth, warriors of
It's a
light.
strange tale.
You are this realm's hope.
How is corrupted wind a no wind? I don't know. I don't think that is much philosophy bound up in that.
Go forth, warriors.
I don't know how anyone actually writes this. This feels like something an AI created. Like an AI that was like trained off Final Fantasy plot lines and like, okay, AI, we need you to come up with the next Final Fantasy game. This is what it spit out, and that's why it's such a bizarre mess. Oh yeah, okay. She could tell us to like smile at the little girl again.
Be safe, everyone. Go with the crystal's blessing.
Thanks. By the way, Princess, we didn't see anyone who matched your description of Garland at the Chaos Shrine.
I see.
But that means we might find your knight somewhere else.
Sorry, that's all we have.
You broke her neck in that
He's
turn
out
of the
there
camera.
somewhere.
I don't mean to pry, but what was your relationship with Garland?
He railed me so much. I mean, he gave me flowers and was sweet.
Oh, I get it.
Well, was I right on the money?
Please come back from your journey soon. Go with the crystal's blessing.
And this is what I'm afraid to even talk to.
Go with the crystal's blessing.
Okay, thankfully it was mercifully not dangerous.
Go with the crystal's blessing.
Okay, I'll go with the crystal's blessing. 100 bits. I actually want to thank you in chat. I really was hating this game, but sharing this with y'all has made it more entertaining. Yeah, this is an experience you only get every once in a while in your life. Actually retarded. You know what? This is one of those. This is like lovably stupid. It's like watching a turtle try to like put on pants or something.
Hey there,
You can
Jack.
see everything wrong with
Just
it,
got
but you're
back
not
from
going
the
to try and get in
shrine,
its
right?
way and stop it because you want to
Minister
see where it
paid the
goes.
bills tonight, so why not get some rest? I was hoping you'd say that.
God, I love him, is what this guy's thinking. Come on up to my room, big boy. I'm just sitting here being a king, I guess. No stately business to be doing. Just gonna ponder. Listen to my daughter play music.
And
Sorry about the
so
taxes.
the
Nice
journey
silence.
begins.
Thinking of chaos.
And so their quest began.
You know, you can't actually be like the person writing the you know, the story about them if you're not with them. Otherwise, you're just like making shit up. Like, yeah, I'm just gonna like, you know, fabricate what they did in my book here. Because I wasn't there, I didn't see anything. Main mission, dawn of a new journey. This mission is now available. Let me start a new recording real quick. Know how that works? You have to get the story. Yeah, you have to be like journeying with them to be the, you know, the guy, you know, documenting it all. They just wanted to drop the classic FF line, only it's, and well, there's a reason I'm pretty sure Final Fantasy is the subtitle for this game. They were a bit worried. And so their journey begins. So, I mean, technically it didn't begin. There's like a bunch of shit that was going on before we even got to control anything, remember? Like, we were like best buds with the king. Like, you slain those beasts. Good job, you doing, I mean, you're the savior of the kingdom. So technically this is like the midpoint of my journey, right? Off screen, yeah, but... Did Kane join your party? No, we just have Neon now. I have no idea who Kane is. But he's like a different Final Fantasy game, right? That's from like Final Fantasy V or something. Or 4.
And so their quest began. As the four warriors of light, they felt overwhelmed by the great task destiny had placed before them. They did not even know the true significance of the four crystals they held in their hands. The crystals that once, long ago, held a light that shone so brilliantly. The time
Neon looks out of place? All of them do. The Neon just has like bandages to cover her ass too, so...
to cast off the veil of darkness and bring
oh, stand here with the trailer shot.
Into light.
And hold it, hold it, hold... Burn it into your memory. Kane's the white-haired girl from Near Replicate? Oh yeah, okay. No, she's not in this game. This game's making you angry? I'm having a blast. Difference between difficulties. Okay, I already know about that. 3 rough dudes and a schoolgirl? Yeah, we all know how this usually goes. Damn, people.
Huh? What's up with them?
They can just sense it's actually, here's the thing, all the people in this town can recognize groomers when they see it.
That's for my dad!
Like, you're traveling around with a very underage girl.
What happened to him?
King commanded him to set sail for the crystals. And he never came back!
You're blaming the wrong people, kid. The king might have given your father the orders, but it was chaos that did the deed.
Didn't Final Fantasy say the company? Yes. Well, sort of.
Hey, we're here to make sure that never happens
Why not
again.
pick a shit game? Because
All the
Final
kids
Fantasy
like
1
you
isn't
who
very
lost
good.
someone. For
And
all
also, it doesn't have any, like,
Hallelujah.
major hardcore
Say
fans these
something,
days. It's, like, so old. That's the reason.
Mayor's
It was
son?
safer.
He's dead too. Captain Bickey looks after us now.
Captain?
Yeah, he lives in that cave.
I'm gonna go be in a Kingdom Hearts game now. Bye! Final Fantasy 1 has no real story? Well, it does. I mean, there's the Garland guy, the knight who, like, kidnaps the princess, and then he loses, but he called forth, like, the 4, beasts, the 4 fiends they're called. And you have to go beat them and, like, do the crystal stuff. And then you find out that he actually created a time loop somehow, and like, so he's immortal, and then he's chaos. So yeah, there wasn't much of a plot. So there's a lot more like wiggle room to like come up with something new inside of it. All right, main mission: the journey begins. Selecting missions, the world map hosts a variety of missions for you to select from. These missions give you opportunities to improve your equipment, unlock your new jobs. I only care about things that give me goofy cutscenes. Anything else is uninteresting to me. This one gives the rest of the story, all the important story that we're missing, like this guy playing music on his cell phone. When Jack and his allies arrive in Probaka, they quickly discover that they're most unwelcome. Only local willing to speak to them is a young boy who screams vitriol and abuse their way. During the child's censure, the party learns that Mayor Sony, the boy's father, had perished searching for the crystals in the king's order. I also learned that one Captain Bicky is the man running Probaka now. Jack played more music from his Walkman. Well, it's not Walkman. He's literally got a smartphone in this place. I don't know how I don't know if he can actually make calls on it though. Vodka Sigrid. Oh yeah, I should have like put Neon in my party. I kind of forgot it's, like, we can do it at the next, like,
We've been walking for a while. Is this the cave the kid was talking about?
I don't see any other caves. Let's head in.
Who would he call? I guess other people. I don't know. Why does he have a cell phone in the first place? Edit party. You can customize which party members will accompany you on the missions. A maximum of 2 party members can accompany you. You know, in the original Final Fantasy 1, couldn't you have like 4 party members at once? Feels a little weird. I guess it wasn't balanced for that. She sucks? Well, no, I didn't really notice any great things come out of the other 2. Let's level up magic since it's kind of necessary. Raise your mace and assail enemies with a striking attack that sends it flying. Gives MP recovery from normal attacks. You can only have like 2 jobs selected at a time, right? I guess I'll just leave him as like a swordsman or like a sword fighter. What is, he's like a swordsman and a mage for the time being. Work on getting those built up. What about equipment? Anything new? Ooh, the cast. Oh, that's for the this part of it. All right, numbers go up. Numbers good then. Yep, this is gonna get annoying, constantly having to switch my shit all the time. I'll just leave the casters though on him for the time being. Sorry if what's the FF6 stage on this? Wait, what? FF6 stage? I'm not aware. This is like all based off FF1. I'd assume none. This looks like Fable armor. Really? My memory of Fable is a little light. Equip 3 command abilities from the battle settings menu there. Use equipped abilities by holding left trigger and pressing Y. X. Okay. Alright, reinforce. Yeah, you just got reinforce apparently. Each mission is themed after a different FF game, or where is the? You hear? I'm not sure. I don't know about that. I just know there was like a pirate in a pirate cave in Final Fantasy 1, so I'm pretty sure it's just based off that. I think.
Damn plebs.
Thank you, my team, for helping me. Back to the boring combat. True. We only really care about the cutscenes, but you know what? You wouldn't want to get them all at once.
Ready for it.
Feels like a just reward, the cutscenes in this game. At some point, I need to play Armed and Dangerous for you, chat, for a stream. I think chat wouldn't like that game. Well, the cutscenes in that game. This is actually one of the first dungeons in Final Fantasy XIV. Never played the MMO, so
Stay away from
I guess it's like base. Well, Final Fantasy XIV takes a lot of like stuff from older Final Fantasy games, though. Anger fuels me.
The floor is sticky. Lucky.
You know, I'm starting to get a little bit hang of the magic now. Various locations in the game world are based on locations from other Final Fantasy games. As hinted at before by Nomura, there is based on the Satasha Secret from Final Fantasy XIV. Okay, so I wonder if there'll be a Final Fantasy IX location and then I'll instantly recognize and then, you know, oh my god, what have they done to you?
Time for a change. I can't do this for much longer.
What do you think, Jack? Do we keep going?
Chaos is this way.
Something's off here. The air feels wrong.
Yeah, it's hard to breathe.
Nomura write this? I don't know if he wrote it, but he did design the characters, I think. Though this is not exactly something that shows his best work.
It's best not to think about it. You won't figure it out.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. And right now, we need to focus on what's ahead. Forget about it.
I can get behind that.
I love forgetting things.
All right.
To make this entertaining.
Each area has a remix of the theme from the area it's based on. It's kind of a weird. I mean, I thought it was supposed to be Final Fantasy 1 though.
See what's inside, Jack.
Game's hurting my brain. Don't just turn your brain off for the time being. Don't worry about it.
Time for a change.
You're not supposed to pay too much attention anyways. The guy who wrote Advent should, yeah, that's what people were saying earlier, that this wasn't written by Nomura. Even Nomura does better work than this usually. More confusing work, but, you know, at least more emotionally smarter. Have I played Kingdom Come Deliverance? I actually own it, but I never had a chance to play it. Which makes me feel sad, because I bought it after it came out, so I paid 60 bucks for it, and I could have just, like, waited until now it's, like, super cheap. But I'm planning to play it eventually once I get a better GPU that can handle streaming it better, because I heard it was a really hard game to run on even, like, a 1080 Ti. So now that GPU prices seem to be on their way down, I might be able to get a 3080 soon. So maybe then I'll consider playing it.
Warm welcome. Time to go to work.
Do I get extra experience when I kill something by turning into a crystal and choke slamming it? Okay, I take it back, this game has just as shitty a camera as Elden Ring. I think it's impossible to usually have a good camera if you rely on lock-on, though.
Come on.
Come on, follow me.
Learned a couple things from that one.
How come you can't do all those cool chaos moves you're doing before? Nomura is held back from doing too much. I think he could create a good story. Well, that's the thing. I feel like he isn't held back enough, and that's usually what messes him up. Well, at least when it comes to Kingdom Hearts, he seems like he gets to do whatever the hell he wants.
Found some cubes.
Let's relax for a bit.
Mm-hmm. Touch cube. We got, well, we're not getting as many experience points anymore, huh? No, this game still doesn't explain to me why the job affinity increases. Piercing thrust. Equip combo abilities from the battle settings menu. Combo abilities can be used by pressing right trigger during a normal attack. Okay. Oh yeah, you can make your own combos in this game somehow. Huh? Right, raging slash, raging slash, raging slash, rage. They're all raging slashes though. I don't get it. Alright, so how about we change this one? Piercing thrust? I'm not sure what this is doing. Well, that's now piercing thrust. So it's what? Right bumper, right trigger? Link to ability can be sent to right bumper, right trigger. You unlock combo abilities on the skill tree and equip them. Yeah, it's kind of it's still there's so many systems in this game. There's too many.
Those the pirates?
Be careful.
All right, there we go.
They aren't known for their manners.
Just treat them like monsters.
Yeah, kill everyone. Genocide. The game is actually more chaotic than the story. Or at least the systems are. That's the true chaos, chat, was the gameplay mechanics.
Ourselves up.
No, we're good, we're good. How much do you want to bet that they put Final Fantasy 1 Studio in the story at the end of production? I don't, this game was, this game was made by Team Ninja, so. I don't know, Team Ninja makes weird plot lines, if you've noticed. What was your favorite Team Ninja plot line, chat? Like, they're not exactly known for their competent storytelling. Even like the Neo game that I really liked was still just kind of like really stupid. But not this sheerly stupid. Neo 2, on the other hand, that got really dumb.
Wonder what's in there.
They have a weird idea of what makes for a good plotline, because it feels, they always feel like they make what, you know what anime filler is, when you're like, it's the stuff they make to like, let the manga get further ahead while they're working on it. Every storyline they make usually feels like that. Neo was at least easy to follow, yeah, true, there wasn't anything too complicated, at least the first one. The second one went off the rails. Plotline wise. Ooh, just uppercutting that guy into, you know, a ruby.
Next. All right.
No roll button in this game, by the way. It's all about dodging. That's because that's what they had in Neo, too. Oh, did I just find a hidden path? I did.
Amateurs. Thought they could hide in these.
Yeah, that chest looks a little out of place, game. Just a touch.
Time for a change.
Yeah, let's use Quagga. I think I understand now. This is a clown game. This is a game made for like the clown world we find ourselves in sometimes, that's for sure. But like I keep saying though, I'm happy this game exists because sometimes a shit post is a good thing. It's rare you get something like this, you know. Usually when a game's bad, it's like not even worth looking at. This is one of those games like, you know what? It's not fun to play, or really that great, or at least it's like average at best. but the experience alone is worth it. It just really makes sure it doesn't last too long, so 20 hours, if it goes much further past that, then I'll start like, can just fucking end already. Oh, this room looks a bit dangerous.
All right.
Let's show 'em what pirates are made.
There's one.
Let's knock him down.
Time for a change.
Game is not clown, this game is the entire circuit. God, it feels like you guys don't like this game very much. Being so negative. I mean, hey, let's be honest. Is this really any weirder than what I showed you back in like God Hand? Actually, this actually is like way less weird than that game. Don't like the game, but I do love that it exists. True, I'm like that as well. I would love it though if we ever got another God Hand. Hey, Capcom. Look around.
We can probably use those stalactites.
How? How do I use the stalactites? Magic? Godhead is better. True, Godhead is like ultra weird and I love it for it. I don't know how to use the stalactites, so I'm just going to shoot a fireball down there. Sound good? It sort of worked somehow.
All according to plan, huh?
You've looked better. Open flame.
I'm starting to feel like magic is a bit OP. And I should be like leveling that a lot more. I do vaguely remember God Hand had these two gay brothers and a boss. Wow, I'm surprised there's only one thing from God Hand you remember. That game sticks up fresh in my memory. What about the midget Power Rangers and all the basically early 2000s humor? But yeah, there was that in there as well.
I've never seen anything like this.
These pirates sure chose an odd place for their hideout.
You know what? This would have been impressive back on the PS2, this level design. Dude, yeah, what about the guy in the monkey suit? Magic is OP in this game, and you should focus on magic classes versus. Yeah, I'm getting to realize that as well.
Look, cubes.
Should we take a breather?
Good God, I love cubes, man. Is that the game where you spank girl enemies? Yes. It's also the game if the game gets too hard because of the adaptive difficulty, you can like get on your knees and beg. You can go. You can actually still go watch my playthrough of it back on the Stream Archive channel. Actually, so what's this? Type stripe. What's MP recovery limit when casting magic? Sure. What does this actually end up going into? New job, red mage, huh? Black mage. We definitely want to get the black mage ability, so I need to scale into that. But yeah, well, all of them actually. Maybe I'll like just put both of these anima shards into it. Because I don't have to worry about losing XP anymore in this game if I die, like you do in your Souls games. Type great sword enhanced guard attack link. Enhances ability set to hold right bumper, then what? Increases physical damage dealt. So you hold right bumper, then you hit left bumper, right trigger. What? Nothing feels dumber than this. I love cubes that don't look like cubes. Well, it's something made up of cubes. Final boss that took 3 hours. Oh yeah, that thing. That's just because it was so broken to avoid that one set of attacks it had, because the frame dodge was so weird. Okay, I guess we'll hold off. I don't need to level up my other party members, do I? They're done automatically. I just need to like change their equipment, right? Speaking of, I need to give Neon something to wear. Because girl, you're barely dressed for combat. You look like you're about to go to high school. You're even wearing a sailor dress. Here, become a... Oh. What else we got for you? He's a sword fighter, so we'll put those on her. Well... Sorry, I got nothing that fits your bottom, though. Give her chaos armor. Unfortunately, we don't have that set. The shield is for the magic guy, so... I really hate having to constantly look through... I don't feel like doing this right now. You just, like, equip a better sword if I got one. We do. Big, number 11. I'm gonna leave his head visible, just for the cutscenes, by the way. Dart, press optimize equipment. Where's optimize equipment at? Optimize equipment, okay, so you just like do this. Automatically equip items the highest equipment level. Oh, now you alright, whatever, but I'm still taking off the mask. I'm gonna remove something. Night everyone, hey Garrus, you have a good night, man. Yeah, this guy is apparently optimized already. So is she.
Alright, time for a change. Time for a
Okay, now they look the same except for the weapon. Yeah, you can hide mask and settings, so you can. Which setting would that be? Keyboard, menu settings. At least she isn't dressed like a schoolgirl anymore. Well, she still has her legs showing. She's wearing the short shorts still. Basic settings. Get blood splatter, automatically reassign target. Short soul burst animation, vibration item, pick up all items. Then basic. Display headgear. Yeah, there we go. Yep, I don't want anything like messing up this guy's face for cutscenes. Can't have that happen.
Time for a change.
Brace yourselves.
This one will test us.
That kid! Down! Down!
Okay, fire is not its weakness. But wind.
Watch out!
Can't move. Can't let it do that again.
Careful now.
Yeah, I'm beginning to see no elemental weaknesses here.
Okay.
Take it from here, Neon!
Now watch and learn a couple things.
Rest will be easy.
Focus! You're out of the woods yet! Gotta keep us. Good.
Oh, I thought you were dead already. I get so mesmerized by what I'm doing in this game, I forget to kill the enemy.
Did it swallow this key?
Poor thing must have been starving. Pirates didn't care for their kitty.
It ate the... Why would they put the... You know what? I'm not going to ask questions like that. There's no actual good answer. So I take it you've played and beat this game already, right, Puff? Since you all know all this stuff about it? Enemies have certain areas of their bodies they are weak to attack. For example, attacking a squirrel's whiskers will eventually break them, greatly reducing the creature's maximum break gauge. The tribute to your attack will also affect how easy Or how hard it is to break enemies. How are you supposed to know where to attack them then? You can check the bulls for the buffs for affinities when you are in the menu to equip your gear. Like I said, I don't want to get too worried about because this game's like menu city. I'll decrease my time spent with weird characters and cutscenes.
Let's go.
Over the UI.
Let's go.
Whoops. Hey, also, thank you, Pudding Jam for the the sub. Your first time subbing here. Thank you.
Let's see what's inside.
Good. Also, but yeah, almost forgot, yeah, your new sub, and you want to tell me about yourself, be sure to, or you can continue to lurk if you like as well. Shadow Bottoms. You know what, that will probably maybe work for you, girl. Get some bottoms on you. Yeah, there you go. You're no longer pantless. Alright, 2 doors. Can you please wear pants? Well, maybe it's really hot. Boots with a fur snake. Apple bottom jeans. Good meme, by the way.
Come out! We have plunder!
You know what? Elden Ring gets invisible walls. This game just... Here's some junk in the way. Is there an item inventory limit you have in this game like in Neo, where eventually you just can't carry any more shit? I'm picking up a lot of stuff already.
That boat doesn't look like it belongs here.
Do pirates belong anywhere?
It looks like it belongs on
Captain
Naboo,
Bickett
actually.
must be on that ship.
Every Final Fantasy game's endgame is fashion. Thing is, I don't find any of the outfits here very good to wear. None of them look good. Like, would you... This is generic looking crap. Did you ever explain where he got this ability?
Time for a change.
Would go nude? I don't think you can. This man is definitely a never nude. Or where, no, that's an old joke. This man can only ever be topless and be wearing like acid wash jeans. What's behind the pants? You never get to know. You can? Well, you can probably get down to like your skivvies. Let's be honest. That's what you mean by nude in most video games.
Don't think I've ever seen you so scared.
I just hate being surprised. Let's get it.
He has abs? Well, of course. Was that ever in doubt? I never even, like, once crossed my mind that he didn't. Okay, this feels like that's the way I gotta go to get to the boat. Or maybe... I'm not really sure which way. There's another way to go over here. Pick this one out first.
Up ahead.
Be ready for anything.
Take it from here, Neon.
The bats are some of the most dangerous enemies I've fought in this game by far. Getting Tales of Arise vibes? Oh, you wish it were something like that. This game is pure stupid. I don't know how dumb Tales games are, but no. I think there's a bit more care and attention put into those games than this. Never played a Tales game though, so I know jack nothing about them except they're very anime. I don't even want to know jack nothing. I guess I meant to like know jack of no jack. It's a weird term when you think about it. I don't know jack about it. So that takes it down there. Well, cool. Not full death. Tales is way better. I don't disagree with that statement, even though I never played any. I just assume it's probably true.
Seriously? We can't get across?
No, must be another way.
I can't wait to see what the final boss of this game is. I'm guessing just gonna be Garland or you'll Chaos. Though he is Chaos. But then again, is he? This game is introducing so many new layers into the Final Fantasy 1 story. Tales of Arise was dog shit. Would make an excellent Dartigan video. You'll lose your mind over how stupid. Is that the most recent one? Like I said, I've never played a Tales game. I don't know anything about any of them.
I think we could use that.
Like, are they like Final Fantasy where they're not connected to each other individually, or like each one's its own story or something?
Time for a change. Let's see what's inside.
Gimbu. Oh, we got the Wii Blade already, huh? Basically, it also doesn't have a terrible plot, just stock enemy. Yeah, notice that they look very, just like, this looks like a generic enemy of the season. Breaker, right bumper, right trigger. I guess. This combo system is still like what? Yeah, I don't have enough to level up any of that, so we'll level up something here. No, stop.
This is the
one. Who's this swordsman Yeshua? Like I said earlier, my other characters take care of leveling up themselves, right? It's like automatic for them. Alright, so we go this way. So Dart, how's the bouncer too? You know, I've never played the bouncer. I've seen a playthrough of it before from a channel I follow. That was like Tetsuya Nomura's first game he directed, wasn't it? Or like was heavily involved in, I think. And it shows from the character design. I heard it was just like a really generic beat 'em up. It's like a PS2 launch game as well, wasn't it? But I don't think this has much to do with that in terms. This is maybe that game was super weird as well. I don't know. You know, there's been a couple times I've thought of doing like special streams where I play a bunch of like launch games for like certain consoles. Well, that might be an interesting idea. Hi, Michelangelo. Well, you're now switching to artist, or are you referring to the Ninja Turtle?
All right. Treasure, huh?
God, he sounds insulted to get treasure. But yeah, the idea would be like look at like the series of launch games for certain consoles and like do a brief look back at them during the streams. It could be interesting because launch titles are usually like a unique blend, especially older ones. Like, remember the Xbox One launch games?
Time to go to work.
Besides Halo? There were a few others, you know. Or at least some of the games that launched during the first year. Onimusha 2 stream? I don't know, when they release it on PC, I guess.
See what's inside, Jack.
How about then? I kind of figured that Onimusha 1 re-release that they did a few years back was them, like, testing the waters if Onimusha would sell. I'm guessing it didn't. They're like, yeah, now we're not gonna bring that series back. Bouncer Story was kind of weird, kidnappy, but it was more like Final Fantasy X WWE UFC game. Fun, it had multiplayer? The PS2 didn't launch with like online capabilities, right? You need like have the network adapter that they released later on. Alright, let me just kill this guy real quick.
Jack, let's go.
No GameCube. What were the GameCube launch games actually? I forgot. Couch multiplayer? Oh yeah, that's right.
One that big is bound to be trouble.
There's one.
Let's knock him down. We'll be surrounded in no time.
The world could use fewer monsters.
And you guys like fight harder, alright? I need to like concentrate fire on the the glowy balls that spawn enemies. Warm up to Jag. No, I've loved him since the beginning. What are you talking about?
Now watch him learn a couple things.
This is like my idol right now. I've never need to warm up to him. He's perfect as he is. Take it back. Some of the music is kind of phoned in. There was a few tracks that are probably gonna be good in it though. This is no Final Fantasy VII soundtrack though. Let me check. That's Pack Cube Dart. Well, yes, that's Pack Cube, but I was also talking about GameCube launch games. They've done the first 3 Onimusha games that they wanted it to sell. What do you mean, re-release them? Like, they probably were just testing the water with the first one. If that didn't sell very well, maybe if that one had sold well, maybe they would have, like, really released the other 2. Then again, I think they might have trouble re-releasing Onimusha 3 due to the actor they used in it, like that French guy. Because they had to, like, get him to, like, sign back on, I guess, to, like, you know, approve it. Given how contracts usually are. GMC, you have a good night too, by the way, if you're leaving. Does this level not look like it's made of, like, the most placeholder assets they had? We need, like, stuff to make it not a boring cave. Just put some, like, you know, colorful coral in it. Call it a day.
Wow. And here I thought this world was all doom and gloom.
Take a good look, because we're headed right back into the thick of it.
Yeah, I've seen, like, Minecraft builds with more creativity in their design. It's a little, just like, yeah, it's a little generic.
Should we check it out?
This dungeon was made after a random map and the second launch of a B tier at the time MMO. True, but I got the feeling from the last map we were in too that it felt just like that. Like, nothing art-wise direction that's impressive. This is what the dungeon in 14 looks like. It's one of the first dungeons, so it's just like nothing but like colorful coral. Hold on, I had to stretch. Scrunched up in gamer pose for too long. Oh, we can now start upgrading the sword fighter, huh? Can I have like 3 equipped at a time now? Well, we could unlock the warrior, but I'd rather just keep upgrading this stuff. Great sword, enhanced guard attack link. Stat bonus. Release a non-elemental magic attack in front of you that sends enemies flying. Aftershock. After type, strike element earth. Strike the earth repeatedly with your mace, sending out a shock wave with the last strike that deals earth damage. Right bumper. That sounds pretty good, to be honest, but I'd rather work toward the Black Maid stuff. Honestly, when I say that the level looks like it was made with a Unity asset flip, yeah, I'm pretty sure a lot of these... Well, it's not actually a Unity engine, but there's not a lot of work that went into making the game graphically interesting to look at, or like art direction-wise. They just slapped... It has a slap-together kind of feel to it. Okay, that looked like I could go out there, but nope. We go this way. The fifth dark... What is... A girl once walked these lands in ages long past, skilled in both sword and sorcery, yet pure of heart. Longed for nothing more than to see that there was peace and prosperity for all. If her time and place had differed, perhaps her end would have been a happier one. Instead, she perceived the rotting core that blights this world, and chose to fall to darkness in hopes that she could lead the people to the light. Saw potential in her play, and so I gifted her a dark crystal along with a fraction of the truth. Yes, I used her, but for good purpose. The crystal allowed her to be reborn time and time again. More importantly, laid the fourth and final karmic piece on a board that will one day lead my dear friend to an inevitable conclusion. Who is writing this? Shouldn't we be like, take a note like, hey, we're being used? How many edgelord jacks do you give this game so far? All of them. He gets every single edgelord jack. Because there is no game edgier than this man. Alright, where's safe to walk? It's kind of hard to tell. So this was just a lore tree, gotcha. Okay, you can't tell a story like this with a traditional plot. Why is she not talking about the dude who gave her this crystal? Maybe she doesn't... They did say something about they don't remember things. Which means it just... They bullshit writing 101. Make characters not have memories of important events. 5 out of fun anime grunts. You know, I give it 5 out of 5 like, hi, so fast. Or whatever generic anime term you want to come up with. That's explained later. I get the feeling most of the stuff is explained later. Jack's all about living in the here and now. He doesn't care about the plot either. You know what? Jack is very similar to Doom Guy, when you think about it. What is Doom Guy? Doom Guy is a one-track mind of killing demons. Fucking just hates demons, wants to kill them, doesn't care about anything else. It's not just a thirst, it's a hunger even for him. And same with Jack, only he's all about chaos. I didn't think of it before, but yeah, him and Doom Guy would have been like roommates in college. Doom Guy's not extra? Yeah, he is. He just doesn't know how to talk anymore, so that's the reason you don't know. Spider.
Let's go.
Let's make this entertaining. You got it, Jack.
Ow. Right, Lightbringer mode, I guess. You know, in Lightbringer mode, you should probably get, like, faster casting times, just saying. Oh shit, I just fucking died. My favorite scene in this game is the princess trying to hug Jack and just goes, huh? Well, my favorite scene is in bullshit turns on music. I don't know if that one's gonna be topped, honestly. How could you top a scene like that? Could you imagine Jeff Keighley, like, giving this game an award of some kind at the Game Awards? And then just being surprised that it won? And the winner of Best Game of 2022 is... Fuck? Strangers of Paradise. What is this game? I have some scenes that may top it well. I don't spoil them because I want my mind to be blown then. Ow.
I've got a sinking feeling.
Think before you strike. Careful. Try not to get hit. Okay.
Time for a change.
That seemed like the one to use there. Except that time I missed. Oh! Oh! Oh, Sagans. These are those things you fight in the sewers in FF7 Remake.
We're getting sloppy. We need to patch ourselves up. Okay.
Elden Ring gonna be Elden Award stealing. I would start warning gamers now to not expect the Game Awards to just agree with them on certain things, because so I wouldn't be surprised if Elden Ring does win a lot, but it might not win the ones you think, just because the Game Awards is weird.
Time for a change.
Also we shouldn't make the Game Awards like the authority on the best games of a year, by the way. I think that needs to be nipped in the bud before that ever happens. So I recommend heavy amounts of ridicule of it, and just like, wow, this is cringe, bro. What a cringe award show.
Won't be long before it's spewing monsters.
Well, it ain't gonna kill itself.
Oh, shit.
Good.
Jack, watch yourself.
Now let's move.
Did the audio just get really weird? I guess when you're close to death, the audio starts sounding like it's like toned up. Oh, shit. I guess the wall still there is broken, so we're good. I need to pay more attention, chat. I'm dying too much. How do I make my health go up? I'm only gonna like level up my job skills. I haven't seen anything else other than that. They need Will Smith to walk up and slam. I'm pretty sure they'll have like a fence in the front of any other award show after this to make sure that never happens again. Overthinking it. Don't want any more repeats of that. Oh, wrong ability. Shit.
Let's go.
Let's make this entertaining.
Don't walk, you idiot.
ourselves
Huh.
up.
This really does look like a Neo asset flip. Yeah, well, it is really. It doesn't play as well as Neo, though. Something about Neo worked a little bit better because it's more of a straight up Souls clone. And it was more mechanically well put together, I guess. You can definitely go and play Neo and see that they really just reskinned it for this game and changed some stuff for the worse. I mean, they honestly just should have left it the same without, shitting it up. It would have been a lot better. My guess is Sony came to them saying, hey, we want our own Souls-like game, and we saw that you guys made Neo. Do you think you can help us out? And they could have made it look different. Yeah, they could have made it a better game overall, but other things happened. Sindel game so far? What does that mean? What does Sindel mean? Sinful, I guess what you mean? Yes, very so. Everything in it is actually probably counts.
Time for a change. More monsters. All you got?
So close, yet so far.
We can use these running moves to cross.
Nothing's in our way now.
There, so let's go across the other one first. Or Edge is a shortcut back up to this one. It is.
I think we can use that.
I need a break.
My B that came off hostile from what? Oh, it was made by the Neo. Okay. I'm gonna laugh if you remove a sin during the bullshit part. I might just because I actually like that part of the game because it's just fitting. That's what I'd be thinking if someone told me that shit. Because it was bullshit. He was right on the money. Let's see. Lightbringer at type slash. What is this? Increased damage taken. Yeah, sure. Increased slash damage dealt. Decreased break damage take. Give me more damage. Oh, I just realized I got a lot more stuff up here. Where's my mage at? I guess you only get points for something if you're using it, right? When it comes to leveling up. Maybe when you kill an enemy at the end of a fight. I'm not sure how the leveling up system works still at this point in the game. Which is not good, to say the least. Sword fighter, yeah, fine, I'll learn something in that. That's a free one, apparently. Looking forward to the starting summation of this video. Well, the next video is more likely going to be House of Ashes, by the way, so... But however, this one will so this one will be done this year, though. I definitely want to get this one, a video out, just because people need to know. But it's currently looking like House of Ash will be the next video. But that's a pretty simple one as well. I think you only get points for classes you have equipped. How many can you equip at a time, though? Just 2, right? I mean, these two seem like they're doing me well. My favorite part of the game, the cutscenes.
That's some boat.
Ha ha ha! You've got some stones coming here. For what it's worth, you four don't look like easy pickings.
Your Bique?
Aye, to some. Captain, to you lot.
We're looking for the crystals. We were supposed to find the mayor, but I guess he's dead. Looks like you have the run of the town now.
Aye, that's the world we live in, where people have to turn to pirates for guidance. Pure chaos, if you ask me. Chaos, savvy?
Just tell us where the crystals are.
He's a chaotic... Savvy.
It's poor form not to laugh.
He's like a really buff Jack Sparrow. Jack Swallow. Yeah, lamest thing I could say, but I did it anyways.
You got stones, all right.
Hello, Chaos. Pirates don't use axes. Maybe I don't think he's an actual pirate.
You hit hard. Thank you for the compliment.
Other two guys dead.
We've had worse than this.
Oh shit, he hurt, I'm dead. Game isn't making you like this. Think of it as a comedy, not an intentional one. Some of your gear have job affinity linked to a class, I noticed. You can level up a job class without really using them. I noticed I got points for a few. I think you get more points for you're using them, right?
Time for a change.
Take it from here, Leon.
Well, there's my mate you killed.
Okay.
Oh, he calls in more.
Calling his lackeys. Let's toss him overboard.
And he's got a little... Okay, you can't block that one.
Not dead yet.
Any potions left?
Learn from mistakes. Okay. Almost out of potions.
Gotta stay sharp, guys.
I've got fleas that bite harder
This
than
guy's a little tough. A little tough.
Shut your trap.
Maybe he's weak to water even though he's a pirate.
We'll have to take it slow.
Oh.
Can't.
Yeah. Pirates don't bathe, you know, so the idea of water was a good idea one. Okay. Little pain in the ass when he just keeps calling those dudes in. Or Jim missing the pirates. He does love them, so doesn't he? We should check my equipment again. Might need to optimize. Optimize, please. Yep. Change of a one button, I become cooler. He ate the devil fruit. That's why he's weaker too.
Alright.
God, everything is like your favorite mango when you think about it.
Time for a change.
I'm getting my ass kicked by the regular pirates right now. This isn't good.
Gotta sink you.
I got, like, put in a blender in the corner. After Elden Ring, Dart is used to armor not mattering combat-wise. Well, in this game, Because you're constantly getting new stuff, you're never going to stick with one thing for very long, is the problem. You like the way you look? Too bad. You just got something that has slightly better stats in it. But actually, in the Neo games, what armor you wore did matter somewhat more. For the battle, is it definitely not like a super... The Neo games were much harder. This one's going for more slightly difficult RPG. In fact, this game has a difficult... You can select the casual mode if you want for this game. Oh. And you get stunned for so long in this game.
Almost out of potions.
Uh-oh. Shit. You can't type tonight, don't worry about it. No one's gonna be, judging you. I can't barely play this game anymore. I'm getting my ass just brutalized by this guy who's just tanky as shit. It doesn't even feel hard, it's just like, oh, it's just the math here. So this is a difficult fight because of math. Like, everybody's very tanky. Oh. Well, I don't have any need to use magic, unfortunately. That's the bad way of doing delayed attacks, by the way.
You okay on potions?
We'll have to take it slow.
Not off to a good start.
Just getting warmed up.
I feel like I'm playing an MMO right now, for the way this is going and looking. Please just kill it. Oh, there we go. Let me teach you about chaos. We're gonna be best friends with this guy after this fight, you know. By the way, is this game too loud now? Can you guys actually hear me over it? Because this sounds really loud to me. Because people kept telling me it was too low earlier.
That's enough. There ain't no ships left to plunder or booty left to steal. We're getting soft, but that fight got my juices flowing.
Ugh.
Cheers.
Pirate
You
juices.
want to know about crystals?
So he just like wanted to fight, so he get in the spirit to talk more, huh?
His doorstep.
Astos.
Friend of yours?
No,
Gear.
never heard of him.
Why do they keep their fists out? They have weapons. Good question.
Not elves, mind you. Dark elves.
Oh.
What's the difference?
It depends on who you ask.
Like I said, they're dark
Some
elves. That's
say
the
he
difference.
drank the lifeblood of 50 score of his kin. Some say he made a deal with chaos.
Can you speak up later? The soundtrack is swelling.
What kind of deal?
You want the truth of it? Ask him yourself.
This journey might not be a waste after all.
They're not allowed to disagree with you, are they, Jack? They're like, oh yeah, sure. What do you say, boss? Audience with the Dark Elf. This mission is now available. Okay, what? Auto dismantle can be enabled to disable from the settings screen. With this feature enabled, equipment within the parameters you specify will be automatically dismantled when completing a mission. Equipment that is locked or in use will not be dismantled. Okay. That was a desperate struggle back in that cornfield? I don't think so. I don't know if we have enough time to do another mission, but we'll get started on it. The ferocious Captain Beak admits defeat after a fierce battle and more of this than that. Seems impressed by the party's stones. You got nice stones, boys. He offers to take them to see Astos, the Dark Elf King, who he insists knows where to find the crystals. The party is hesitant at first to accept this flagrantly suspicious scoundrel's aid, but when the pirate mentions the word chaos, Jack immediately takes him up on his offer. Even in the text describing stuff, it's still the same. It's like you can get Jack to do anything if you mention chaos, chat. What do you think you could convince this guy of? Hey, Jack. You heard about NFTs? Yeah, they're a scam. Yeah? Chaos just released an NFT set. Huh? That's right. You're gonna get on this action. Could lead you to him. Oh, you really could. You and the company are sailing west aboard Beaky's ship to Astos' castle. You could really just convince him like, hey Jack, Chaos said you're gay because you won't do this. It's really that simple of a man. He questions himself so much because of Chaos. Chaos is filing his taxes. We have to stop him. Hey Jack, Chaos says he knows how to meet hot, wet MILFs in your area. Click on this ad and Chaos will tell you how. This is the new meme. We could definitely get some mileage out of it.
And we're here. Best gird your loins.
How do we get back?
What about the lady? Does she also got to gird her loins?
Getting to Astos with your head on your shoulders. You poor sots.
Local chaos in your area. You know, that's actually an ad that might work on me.
Let's have some fun.
Come on, but watch yourselves.
Like, so we just like showed up in this place and like we're gonna start fighting? Like, should we be like greeted by someone? Like, hey, we're just here to like talk. No, you must fight. You won't be able to chaos after playing this game for 30 seconds. You know, Jack is just really susceptible to clickbait, specifically chaotically, titled clickbait. See, what is this? Highbringer? Okay, yeah, sure, why not? Movie? A really low frame movie. Alright, so what's my combo for this now? It's like right bumper, right bumper, right bumper, right trigger. Idle trimmer, yeah, sure. Whatever. This combo system is so bizarre.
Time for a change.
Why did he say that? I wasn't... What? Duelist... I guess this game saves automatically. We're not done yet. We got a little bit of time left. Might as well use all 30 minutes of what I got left. Hey, there's like no monsters in there. Did that guy like? Did we like know we were coming over this? So what is this place based off of? Since apparently every level, or like major level, is like based off a Final Fantasy level.
You ever seen anything like that before?
Castle like this? I bet that's not even the centerpiece.
Wait, did he just say chaos will like this? We're buying him gifts? This is based off Final Fantasy 2, where I never played... Like I said, I've never played any Final Fantasy before 5. It's only been 5, 6, and then the rest of them do that. So I only know like who the villain was in 2, and it's like the Emperor. I mean, it's like the Emperor of like the nation or something, right? There is Dimension 2. It is based off Castle Polymecia in FF2.
Let's make this entertaining.
Let's see what's inside.
I can't wait to see there's an FF9 area in the game. Could go down there and do a lot more fighting, and there's items too. Never played FF4? Well, I've seen... I think I maybe played a little bit of it, but never all the way through. I've seen more of it play. I watched my brother play a lot of it, but I never got to really play much of it myself. I wasn't really in... It's really hard for me to get into, like, older RPGs, since I don't ever really got into RPGs once you got to, like, the PlayStation era of them. So some of the older ones, it took with some, like, time to get into. Every game from 1 through 15 has one area based. So yeah, that's why I'm interested in seeing... are they in order, actually? So it's like... one... Like, well, no. The one we did earlier was from, like, Final Fantasy 14, so... I'm kind of interested now to see how this is going to work.
Alright.
I mean, there's quite a few of them I should recognize if that's the case.
Let's go.
Those people?
No. Don't let their looks fool you. They're pure darkness.
Oh, pure evil.
Can't move.
Careful now.
Definitely pure darkness. I'm dying. Okay, these little goblins are being a pain in the ass. Goblins, I mean.
We've got a hard road ahead of us.
Don't worry. We got this. Watch yourself. Take it from here, Neon.
There's a weird design of it. You gotta press left and right to make your AI opponents, I mean, your partners more aggressive. Why wouldn't that just be always on? So they're actually, being useful. This music sounds like it's from Final Fantasy 13 almost. A little bit. The battle music, that is. Maybe it's written by that guy. For gameplays. Tactical, yeah, there is a lot of that, isn't there?
This'll open that door?
How do we make it seem like it's deep? Make it convoluted and confusing. Genius. What a man should... Almost forgot to do that. It's my trademark joke at this point. Donald, for fuck's sake, kill me. Donald and Goofy would be too good for this game, honestly. Then again, they wouldn't really feel any more out of place than the rest of the cast we got to deal with. What a
did the
puzzle.
trick.
Go find key in another
Let's
room,
go.
bring it back.
I
Look at you.
bet this place is filled with secret rooms and hidden treasure.
I wonder what riches the king of the Dark Elves is hoarding. Sneaky. Keep your eyes peeled, Jack.
It's around here somewhere. Don't scream when it taps you on the shoulder. Time for a change.
Uh-oh.
Get up, Jack! Get up!
Well, shit. It's very easy to die suddenly in this game, isn't it? If you notice, it keeps happening. Is it possible? I don't remember the game being quite this imbalanced or like awkward to play back in the game demo, or was I just crazy at the time or on drugs? Because it feels actually more awkward to play than then.
Jack, let's go.
By the way, I've just now when you break things into crystals, that's when you like turn them into more MP bars, right? You can like make it go up. Yeah, let's see. Okay, that's how you build up your MP bar for like a mission. Weird mechanic. We could try to remember what that was for again. I thought the banter in FF15 was corny. Well, it was, but it wasn't, you know, that cringy. Sometimes.
Take it from here, Neon.
Absorb that. No. Alright.
No sweat.
Next.
The environmental hazard. Nice.
Hope it's good.
I just want you to know that activation button for like turning on anything in the environment, like opening a chest or a door, is the share button on a PS4 controller. Bizarre choice. I should have absorbed that. Maybe I'll shoot another one.
Take it from here, Neon.
Now watch and learn a couple things.
Oh, I want to absorb that. Oh, no.
Don't let that Chris linger.
We're a few steps behind.
Don't worry, we got this.
Ah. Ah. That thing isn't Fia, don't hug you? Yeah, well, at least this thing isn't sleeping with corpses and, like, having their children. Yeah, that's pretty much what Fia did, right? She, like, birthed, you know, well, she slept with, like, you know, the dead squid guy. Until he, like, birthed, like, a rune. She was just as messed up with Death Eater when, Dung Eater when you think about it.
Let's go.
Let's knock them down.
Now watch and learn a couple things.
Oh yeah, got no MP. Ah.
A little too much there.
We need to patch ourselves up.
Potion, there you go, whiner. Didn't the Golden Order guy kill her before she could do that, though? Well, not in mine, she didn't. Like, she actually... He did end up killing her after that was over, but she did have time to, like, lie with the Godfrey. What was his name? Godfrey? Godric the Golden, that was turned, like, died and became a big corpse squid, and I didn't really understand that part very well, to be honest with you. I'm not gonna lie.
This is the one.
Never understood why him dying turned him into a giant death squid. Dee's brother was crazy. She was already dead. Well, true. But then again, death was a weird thing in that world. Wow, this is some excellent. This level design is like mwah, straight from Final Fantasy 13. Nice, straight corridors. Can't possibly get lost. Optimize my equipment? Sure, I guess I can do that. It has been a while, or a minute, I mean. Well, that dude's actually looking, you know, somewhat cool now. Didn't really change much. That's when you have to put an optimize equipment button in your game. I think that should be a sign that, hey, maybe there's like too much busy work in our menus for people to do. Can we like just maybe cut back on some of that? No. Just give them a button to do it for them. Let's see. Flash damage? Yes, please. Yeah, I almost have swordsman maxed out, actually. Just got, like, that ability. Left unlock, and, well, we can go ahead and unlock that, too. We just got one more, then we can, like, I guess switch up swordsman for a while and start working on something else. Aftershock. Here's a job affinity. Don't like optimize buttons, ruins the build for higher basic numbers. Well, it does give you all the higher numbers that you can personally equip, but it just feels lazy because, well, why don't you have to do that at all? Why don't you just do it automatically? Or just make the game so it's actually fun to like choose and pick and choose my gear. Oh, well, suddenly we got into Anne Orlando.
Don't want to be on the receiving end of that.
Now it feels like Dark Souls.
Look out! It's aiming at us.
Even got the very odd. Then you get into something like this and you get neon RGB lights on the freaking ladder. Just there's so much in the game it's out of place.
Get behind something,
What are you doing? Oh, oof, hurt. Isn't this an invasion as in an active war? You'd assume so. We are like, don't worry, we'll like have a conversation with whoever runs this place and become friends with them. Just like we did with the pirate captain. Ooh, shooting me. Spiders everywhere. I'm gonna go deal with the freaking harpy then. This is so fun to watch. I'm glad you're enjoying the stream. I mean, I figured it'd make for good stream material. God, that was violent. You know what? This is a little overdone with the masonry here. You couldn't make those that tall.
Time for a change.
Change to a different class, Dart? Well, I've been trying to like level up these two first before I change anything else. That needs to be destroyed first, so we can't get in there. But yeah, once I get Sword Fighter leveled up, I'm going to switch to start using a new class. The whole system seems busted though, since you can only use 2 at a time. You can't have more than that. So it's like, what's the point? I'd probably just always end up finding one I want to use all the time, and I think I'll always have Mage on, just that seems useful though. Well, there are different types of Mage, so it'll be a Black Mage next. Okay, I think I need this thing to destroy something for me. Hey you, take aim. See, I figured out the puzzle. Not that it's difficult. You get stronger versions of the Blases? You start with the Blases? Whatever that means. Classes, yeah, I'm aware. You unlock them as you progress through your trees through. Ow. Fuck. Guess it does have to be like a Souls game. They can hit you through walls. Alright, I think I need them to destroy this stuff now. Oh, this thing, sir. No? Alright. That arrow shoot is annoying. Yeah, they're copying it from Dark Souls and those games. Like, oh, they have those kind of sequences in their games. We need here too. So I can go to here. Yeah, there we are.
It's a lot bigger up close.
What is this music? Organ music. What area is this based off? Is this still the same place from Final Fantasy II that it's based off, by the way? Someone mentioned earlier. Also, hey, Retro Kodak, thank you for that full year, man. Your full 1 year. How's it feel? But thank you. And also thank you for being here tonight, by the way. Oh god, this thing's... Not everything from Dark Souls you need to copy, by the way, Square Enix. Just say it. Alright, that way, and there's those over here. That's the save point. Nice brutal red crystals. Thank you. I tried my best. Oh.
Save some of that for later.
No room for mistakes.
Oh, there's a Tom Bear here. That's why we're getting our ass kicked. And I'm silenced now. Oh shit, I should have definitely gone for the safe point instead of going here to find a fucking Tom Berry. Alright, let's aim for that. Yeah. How far back am I now? Okay, let's just aim to get to the save point that's up there.
Warm welcome.
Let's make this entertaining.
Careful with the chef's knife. Yeah, they're still annoying even in this game.
You look sick.
Did you hit with everyone's grudge? Grudge? No, he like silenced me. I was also being shot by that fucking thing too, which didn't make anything easier.
Ready to try again?
I think there's a way of getting over there and shutting it down. Good. Remember, come over here, please, so I can stab you. They're cute, and they're like one of the better enemies, but usually they're a late game enemy, though. They don't show up usually at the beginning, like the first couple levels. That's a bit odd. It is 11:54. I am getting a little tired because this game is mentally exhausting me. I think we might call it there, chat. That seems like a stopping point to me. You can only handle 4 hours of this game at a time. How did you think? What are your opinions, though, chat? Now that you've seen it in action for a bit. Wow, that actually exited right out of the game. Hey, Elden Ring, FromSoft. This game has the exit to desktop option. Can you get on that, please? It shouldn't be that difficult. You mind? Your line can only take so much chaos. True. Definitely is an exhausting game, though. Hopefully, it can maintain my humor for like the next couple streams of it, though. I think Elden Ring needs to step it up if it wants to compete with this. I know, right? My God, what were they thinking releasing Elden Ring right before this game came out? As long as you can milk some fun out of it, Elden Ring just seems so drab and desolate. Well, yeah, but it's also a really fun game. But it was going for, like, personality, too. So, chat. Kate's streaming tonight, so I think I'll raid her. Hopefully she's having fun with, what is it? Tiny Tina? But we've had our fun tonight, chat, and I thank you all for being here. Thank you very much. Hopefully you enjoyed it. If you're new here, hit the follow button, by the way. And if you want to join my Discord, type in the Discord code into chat, or scroll down and click on the banner. Before I go, though, thank you guys for being here and being chill. Thank you to the mod team. Thanks for bits, subs, gift subs, all that stuff. Much appreciated. I'll be streaming again tomorrow, so yeah, we'll be playing this again, I suppose. Why not? So, just, you know you're going to show up. You want to see more of this trash fest. You can't deny it. It's like, yeah, I want to see what happens next. Gotta know, gotta see. Your curiosity has been piqued. Well, I'll know I'll be seeing you all tomorrow. I can count on it. But other than that, let me type in this raid message right now, quick. There we go. So, I'm gonna send you guys over to Kate. You guys, spread the love over there. Yeah, I know you're filled with such joy right now. So it's time to spread it around. Click on the join raid button up there. You get the free moot coin, all that good stuff. You can share with what you've learned tonight from this game with other people as well, and someone else's stream. But you'll have fun over there, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Till then, I wish you luck. Peace. Chaos.
Really want to see my new armor now. Like, I already know we unlocked a crap ton of stuff. I won't rest until I see it. Holy crap, Dart, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome in, raiders. Oh my god. Perfect timing, the game just crashed.